I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Yeah, what's good, guys? Coming in hot, baby. Knicks are tied the game 9-9. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in that first quarter. DiVincenzo finds Naz Reid going to the basket for the bang bang drive to the bucket there. They call out of bounds. They might have called out of bounds. But yeah, man, coming in hot, man. Sorry I was starting the game a little bit late here. Forgot about the game, actually, to tell you the truth. I was watching the WNBA, got myself something to eat. I was trying to get my sports betting and stuff together. Next thing I was like, oh, snap, it's about to be 6 o'clock. Then I tried to set this thing up, and all of a sudden, always when you're in a rush, things don't work out the way it's supposed to. But anyway, we rocking and jocking now, man. Looks like guys are looking to get it started here. Anthony Edwards with a nice step back on OG, knocks it down. You know, so it's always like a tingle in the back of your head, like every time somebody scores on OG, because like the main reason why he's here is to play defense. So every time somebody scores on him, it's kind of like, wasn't he here for stopping? You know, stop price. Anyway, here goes OG sliding, falling on the floor, up and under. Big time move there, man. So OG has the ability to score, just really sloppy and goofy, man. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to, man. We're getting used to this guy. You only had him for half a season. I'm gonna really get used to him this year. Here he goes again. Mikal Bridges fighting around the screen there. Looked like an illegal screen, but they're gonna say it's a foul on Mikal Bridges. But yeah, man, started it up here. Dire Knicks watch along. So I mean, this guy Anthony Edwards, when he first started playing, I thought he was like 6'8" or something like that. I don't know why I thought he was tall, but he's like literally like Brunson's height, just about, man, out there. You know, so it's funny how people just they talk about Anthony Edwards like he's Michael Jordan, like he's so huge. But like I said, he's literally the same height as Brunson. Maybe Brunson's a little shorter, inch shorter or so. But they like literally like standing right next to each other, basically the same height. But Brunson, on the other hand, when you talk about him, Brunson's too short. How could you win with a guy like that? Anyway, this you know, being an NBA fan, basketball fan is just like it's really frustrating, man. Speaking of frustrating, the Liberty won today, as we're on commercial right now. The score is 12-11, according to the screen there. The Liberty won today. They tied the game. So that Minnesota team, man, no matter what the Liberty does, they keep coming back. The thing with the WNBA, man, you got to have like you just got to be patient when you watch. Because even though like Laney had like 20 points or whatever, that was like the most points she's ever scored in the playoffs. So on paper, she had a really good game, but like there in the fourth quarter, she made a couple moves. One move that almost maybe like pass out was she was in the post with 5 seconds left, and then she comes out the post and then she starts telling Stewie to get into the post. It was like 5 seconds left, so it ended up being a turnover, a 24-second violation because she decided to make that move. And then there was a couple other moves that she did that didn't make no sense either. But then she hit a 3-point shot in the corner. So there's like 3 straight bad plays by her was negated because she hit a 3-point shot at the end. So, and not the end, but you know, in the fourth quarter there. So it is what it is. You know, but when you follow WNBA, you just got to deal with that. You know, especially like superstars. Sometimes superstars, you know, they just have a bad game out of nowhere. You know, this quote unquote superstar where they'll get like 27-7, you know, with great percentages. Then out of nowhere, they'll just have like a dud game, and you just can't even explain it. But that's women's sports there for you. Women's basketball, I should say. They have duds sometimes, and it's like kind of frustrating to watch. But it is what it is. Shout out to Jonquel Jones, man. She is a train wreck to me, man. Every time she makes a move, every time she plays defense, she just does a lot of weird, like stuff that don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Liberty is the Liberty. It would be nice for them to win a championship. They're only doing best of 5 series. Like I said, women's game is frustrating. Best of 5 series. So now, like, they go to Minnesota. If they win both games in Minnesota, that's the championship. So the Liberty have to win one out of the next 2 at least, to bring it back to New York. And then game 5 is basically their game 7. You know what I'm saying? So Liberty got to win one. That's the thing there. They win one, bring it back to New York, and take it home in game 5 to win a championship. That'll be the first one they've ever won. Liberty has been so close, man, every single year. Not every single year, but a lot of the career they've been making the playoffs and stuff. They've been to the finals a couple times, so it'd be really nice to get a championship in New York. So I'm not gonna front like I'm like the biggest Liberty fan, but I did start a diehard Liberty channel a while back. I stopped doing it just because like there was no real interest. I'm looking around. There's not even people doing podcasts for NBA games really like that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess now since they went in, you'll start seeing podcasts pop up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I had the time to do more stuff. But hey, if I keep wishing that, then my ass gonna be broke or something. I don't know. Because DiVincenzo driving the lane there, it makes a nice little floater. That's what DiVincenzo does. Right now, he's basically playing point guard because they're starting guard. Conley is out, so he started with Anthony Edwards in the backcourt. DiVincenzo's a good player. What can you say about that? He's really, really good. Can't really say much about that. Since we're here, let me get the box score here just so I can take a look at some players. ESPN box score NBA. Let's just look that up real quick. Right now we're back in action here. OG with a wide open 3-point shot, top of the key. He misses that. That's also annoying too because he's here for a reason to hit threes and play defense. He's like the most high priced 3-and-D guy in the league, man. So I'll just have that there just so I can get stats as time goes on. Anthony Edwards jab steps, kicks it out to number 9 in the corner, and he misses that 3. Here goes OG with another rebound. So OG more than likely is going to break his record as far as rebounds for a season. He's probably going to annihilate it. Here goes Karl-Anthony Towns on the elbow looking for some passes. Sits around, gives it to Brunson. Brunson takes the bump, throws the shot over across his body with the left hand. He misses it. So Brunson's rocking the tennis green kicks there. Looks good. So got Gobert's telling my man something there. So I thought they were in Minnesota. Are they in Minnesota? I thought they were in Minnesota. There's a lot of Knicks jerseys out there. Not the Knicks jerseys. So they must be in MSG. So I put in the they're in MSG. I thought they were in Minnesota. But I put in the the initial post there for YouTube that they were at Minnesota, but they're actually at MSG. So it's all good. Anthony Towns looks good, as you can see. Look at the shape up and stuff. He must have seen the New York barber because he looks more fresh than he did when he first came through here. So I'm looking for Ariel Hakporty, man. If he plays today, I'm looking to see if he got a shape up. Finally meet the Knicks barber. Let me get some light here. I look a little dead. Let me see. I look a little gray. Put some light up on the screen there. There you go. A little bit of light up on there. DiVincenzo top of the key. Good steal. Good tap by Josh Hart. Who is that there? Naz Reid. Naz Reid top of the key. So, the Timberwolves, if they started right now, they have no problem starting Naz Reid at the power forward spot. Here goes Naz Reid playing against his former teammate here, Towns. Towns with a good pass to Mikal Bridges, but Mikal Bridges wasn't ready for it. Towns getting back on defense. Naz Reid there with the jelly fam finger roll there. Brunson gives it to Mikal Bridges ahead of the pack there. OG with another rebound. So you go OG boxing out there, getting on this side. Back to Mikal Bridges, moving without the ball. He's able to hit that mid-range jump shot there. Dotted line extended. He goes Anthony on the right-hand side. He got some burgundy kind of color kicks there. I guess they are orange and black. Make it look like it's burgundy a little bit. It goes DiVincenzo, quick release, baby. Off the back rim, no good. Fighting for rebound. OG's out there. Back to Goldberg. Knicks broke that up again. So here comes the Knicks defense breaking up the plays. Mikal Bridges is going to find OG in the corner, baby. Give it to me. Another miss there. So OG has not been able to hit those dagger threes as quite yet. Naz Reid over to Anthony Davis, right-hand side. He's looking. Got a little bop to his step there. Comes over wide open 3-point shot. No good off the front rim. Towns has it looking to launch it. Brunson has it now. Side dribble, split the defense, nice and easy. He gets fouled. So that's the thing here. As soon as you get the rebound, Knicks are looking to fly up the court. So you can see looking to throw touchdown passes up the court there because Mikal Bridges is releasing. He's been releasing like crazy. The thing with OG, remember not OG, remember Obi Toppin? Every time you look around, Obi Toppin was releasing to get these dunks and stuff like that. But that doesn't help you because he's a power forward. He's supposed to be getting rebounds. Now he's not the one that's supposed to be releasing. But it makes more sense now that you have the rebounders inside, and then you have Mikal Bridges release. So by having Mikal Bridges release, who's an actual guard, it's just a better look because you have the real guys that can rebound underneath the basket doing their job, and then the person that's supposed to release, which is the swingman, and the shooting guards and the point guards, those type of guys are supposed to be releasing, and they're doing their thing. So it works, man. It looks good. So let me see here. We got Daniel Berry Sports always one of the first to pop up in there. Shout out to Daniel Berry. We got my man Julian Bloom with Knicks Live here. He says, man, I'm still on the fence with this cat situation. Too many threes. Yeah, he shoots a lot of threes, man. But the Knicks are adapting to the offense, so it's gonna look all right. So here goes another swipe there. Knicks on defense. Brunson trotting the ball up the court. Finds Mikal Bridges with a full head of steam all the way inside there. Pulls up mid-range jump shot. No good. Cat is there in position. Got swiped out. Brunson has it. Back out to Mikal Bridges for a corner three. Oh, way short, man. He didn't get his feet set. Mikal Bridges is going to be frustrating, too. He has that quirky jump shot. Anthony Edwards kicks it out to number 9 in the corner. Side rim, no good. Cat in there fighting for the rebound, slapping and whapping. Back to number 9. Here goes Anthony Davis. Shot clock at 10 now. 11. 10-9. Goldberg back to Anthony. Fakes. Good defense by OG. Anthony got to get it. Karl-Anthony Towns steals it, but it's out of bounds. Got 4 seconds on the shot clock there. So, I mean, this is one thing about these Knicks, man. We got a lot of guys that are good at steals. A lot of length out there. Karl-Anthony Towns is getting into passing lanes. Mikal Bridges, OG. Josh is getting in there. And Brunson has been pouncing on the ball as well. So, our defense is all going to be all about that steal game, and just the active hands, getting into passing lanes when they pass. Just like you see, Karl-Anthony Towns pounced on that ball that was Anthony Edwards just trying to throw across court. He lost his footing there. You can see he kind of tripped a little bit and lost it. But once guys get acclimated to this game here, get their legs underneath them and the game start coming, you're really gonna see the Knicks do some shit, man. Definitely. So we got Knicks Live again. He says we need some players who want to cut and scrap. Yeah, man. The cutting is going to get there, though. I think the Knicks definitely have the cutting aspect into the game there. But yeah, man, scrap. I see guys diving on the ball too, man. So one thing that I think we missed though, we're not going to play bully ball this year. So that's one thing that Julian is alluding to here. We're just a 3-point shooting team. Karl-Anthony Towns, that's what he does. He's probably like the greatest 3-point shooting big ever, right? Even over Dirk. You know what I'm saying? As far as the numbers is concerned. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be shooting those threes, and like it or not, that's what it is, man. But we're not going to be bully ball anymore. Last year we were bully ball. This year we won't be bully ball like we were last year. So it's going to be very frustrating watching that. But if early on here with these 3 games in the preseason, that I think the Knicks kind of need like a bully. We need somebody in there that can really do that. But if you scout a league, there's not many players that do that. There's centers. You talk about centers. There are some decent centers in the NBA, but as far as like bruisers that get rebounds and they can bully inside, they're really all centers. And for the most part, they're not really like bullies like that. They just kind of like just regular. They're not. I can't even say they're soft or finesse players or anything like that. They're just regular. They just guys out. They're just regular. Even Sabonis. Sabonis is not necessarily a bully on inside for rebounding. I don't think anybody will mistake Sabonis in Sacramento as a bully. But Sabonis gets a lot of rebounds. And he scores inside. Excuse me. I got some food stuck in my throat here. But yeah, man. I wouldn't consider him a bully. He's just very good. He has a good nose for the ball. So there's one player that I was thinking about, man. Every time I mention a player, all of a sudden it pops up on the timeline. So one player that's dangling out there that we probably could use, people might not agree, is John Collins. So I'll throw John Collins out there for you guys. Let's talk about him real briefly because I kind of wanted to do a whole pod on him eventually. John Collins. So there goes John Collins. Everybody remember from Atlanta, but he's only 27 years old. Just take a look at let's take a look at this. Take a look at his stats here real quick before we get in here, because we're still on commercial. So he averages 15 points per game, 8 rebounds. Slide on down here on Utah the last year here in his year 26, which is the highlighted year there. 15 and 8.5. And that's with only 28 minutes per game. So I like to look at 36-minute stats. So take a look at 36-minute stats if he had to play the heavy minutes. And now you get it up to 19 points per game and 10.9 rebounds. Also with the 1.2 blocks, 1.5 assists, almost a steal per game. So, I mean, the guy, if you want to talk about bruiser, I wouldn't say he's a bruiser, but an athletic, tall guy that plays big, that can get out there and play defense. He plays a little bit of defense, but being actually able to rebound at his position, that's somebody that I think is interesting, man. So, it won't be cheap. I know that, but this is a name I just threw out there because I was looking to see if there's any power forwards that really rebound like that. And John Collins is like the only one really outside of Julius. Julius is the other one, because he goes a steal by number 9 there. So OG a little bit too late coming to the basketball there, but always got to blame the passer. But OG kind of lollygagged his way to that pass there, and number 9 made him pay. But outside of Julius Randle and of course Giannis, right? But outside of those guys, Cat is the other one, but Cat's really a center. You can even say Giannis might be a center. But outside of those two guys, you're talking about Julius Randle and John Collins are the only two guys that really rebound at their position. So good box out by Josh Hart there after a miss there. Here comes OG all the way to the basket, loses his footing again. So OG is he's out there playing like as if he's playing in slippers, bro. It's weird. If they showed us again here, because Brunson on the inside, Brunson's feet look like he has nails, like he's playing with cleats, man. As soon as he plants his foot on the ground, that guy, he can't get moved. It's hard for him. He stops on a dime, like he's wearing cleats for real. But OG, I don't know what he's wearing on his feet. Maybe he's wearing Air Monarchs or something like that, but he's slipping and sliding, and I don't know what's going on. He's planting his feet and he's not getting the stability and the bounce, and just like just having the strong legs, to be able to maneuver in basketball. I feel like he's falling on the floor way too much, man. So anyway, OG's on the free throw line here. So thanks for Julian here hanging out with the kid. Julian says we need Josh to penetrate. I saw a couple times he's looking for others when he had the lane. Absolutely. So it's different because we're playing different now. So Josh Hart's gonna have to figure out how he's gonna contribute to this team. So we got an old guy there. That's Ingles, but here goes OG. This is what OG does. Nice little steal. But as you can see there, when he trots his feet and he gets ready to jump there, you see that it looks like he could slip at any time. So good steal by OG. That's what he does. And it's like the Knicks are switching. They're very comfortable switching there. Everybody can move. Look at Karl-Anthony Towns. Good defensive play there on number 8 there. But here comes Josh. Josh has it. Josh is being guarded by 3 people. Give it to Karl-Anthony Towns. Minnesota's guarding the Knicks pretty good, but Karl-Anthony Towns just turns the corner and 2 steps already up at the rim already. So that's like a set play. Teams have plays that they just know that they can run at any time. So Karl-Anthony Towns on a beeline to the basket is something that they're going to do at any time. Josh Hart always got his heads up. Karl-Anthony Towns touchdown pass, kicks it back out to the, oh my God. So Josh is out there, so it will be a backcourt violation. But as you can see, after every rebound, everybody's looking to throw touchdowns. So good steal there by OG, man. Shit. How do you get past a dude with arms and legs like that? As you can see there with that jump, it looked like he barely got off the ground there. Like he jumped off his heels. It's weird. OG's out there jumping off his heels. So maybe that's why he's slipping and sliding. He's not jumping off the ball of his feet, jumping off his heels. I never really seen anybody do that. Because number four gets it over to another dude here. I don't know who the hell that is. Naz Reid has it in the paint, shoots it over Karl-Anthony Towns. He misses it. Josh Hart with the rebound, looking up. Josh Hart always looks up. Karl-Anthony Towns, dangerous pass there to Towns there. Tries to go between the legs there. Naz Reid was not letting him move, so they called a defensive blocking foul there. But Josh Hart, a little bit lazy on that pass. Yeah, about the physicality, I get it, man. I want to play a certain way. I want my Knicks to play a certain way. So, with the defense and everything, of course, sure, everybody has their preset mind of how you would like a game of basketball to be played. It's gonna have to take a backseat to what is actually happening. right now, with the way the Knicks play, I just think that we're gonna be fine, I think. But as time goes on, we'll definitely have a clear cut uh you know person that we're gonna feel like we need to add to this team. We're gonna figure it out eventually, but we'll see. Anthony Towns knocks down his free throws, 26-19. Yeah. Here goes number 9 around the screen here looking. Crosses over on Towns. Towns does a good job staying with guys, man. Guys are looking to pass whenever Towns is on switched on them. Here goes Towns again. They kicked it back out to Nas Reed. Knicks are switching everything. Karl Anthony Towns jumps out to the three-point shot. Missed. Oh, so what did they call there? They're going to call a foul on Towns, saying that he fouled the three-point shooter. I don't know about that. So Towns was jumping out. He fell out of bounds there. So this kid here is going to shoot some free throws. So he shoots it. Let's see if he makes contact with him. Towns didn't have to touch him. So I mean, I feel like the referees kind of just made the call just because. So Karl Anthony Towns did not have to touch him. I think he was trying to prevent him from falling, but we're not playing in the park, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is weird. Yeah, OG got to break in those Monarchs, bro. I don't know what's going on, but if I know I'm not bugging, if you guys have rewind on your VCRs or VCRs, Lord have mercy, the rewind on your DVR, I should say, rewind that and just watch how OG's exploding off his legs. It looks like he's literally jumping off his heels. It's weird, very weird. Say Scrap was a bad choice. I get you. Yeah, I get you. We on the same page. Definitely on the same page. Jesus Christ. So anyway, here goes Miles now. Miles McBride coming down. Nice little crossover. I like him attacking. He has a little attack moves now. Simple attack moves. So he's coachable. He knows how to move. There he goes Cam. I really love how Cam checks his shot. He almost does it like a boxer. Guys, they teach you to duck way down like that. And he tends to do that when he checks the shot. So anyway, it goes number 9 coming around the screen there, all the way to the basket there. Pressure's just kind of laying back on him. I think he was expecting Deuce to switch back. It was number 9 again. Good defense by the Knicks. Campaign there. Campaign can play his position, fellas. Campaign again, guarding number 9. Deuce McBride and Campaign doing a really good job there. Deuce a little bit too far off of Nas Reed there. Here goes Campaign. Gets it. That's the final buzzer of the first quarter. Yeah, man. So Knicks watch-alongs are back. Preseason. First quarter's over. I came through maybe in the middle of the first quarter. Right now we're up 26-21. So where other teams start throwing in their bench and stuff like that to let the bench play. The Knicks bench, all the way down to like the last man is better than basically everybody that we've seen so far. So, depending on how the starters play against the starters, well, this is the Minnesota starters outside of Julius Randle. This is their starters. So, whether or not we're better than them or playing better than them or not, I just think our bench is just better than theirs, so then we're always going to end up winning. So I wanted to put some money on this game, but I think I'm going to take it easy. I actually won some bread this morning. I was able to flip my money about like 200 something percent today. So I'm doing good. So I think I'm going to take a break for a little while, watch the game, enjoy it, stop worrying about money today. And because I'm already up and doing pretty good, today. I didn't really bet too much, but I ended up, like I said, up 200 something percent. How do I know it's 200%? Because I was so hyped that I did the math for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up like 250 something percent, I think. The numbers I came up with, but up 250%. So that's excellent, man. Doing really good today with the sports betting. Sports betting, I wouldn't recommend doing that, man, because it's just a bad habit. You can end up losing money that you don't have and that type of thing. But if you could spare some bread, to bet here and there, it's fine to me. Sometimes you can find some sure bets. Nothing is a sure bet in sports, though. Everybody always comes back. There's always a way to try to like not manipulate the system, but just have fun. You can have fun doing it. You can win some, lose some. Right now, I'm up today, but I'm actually basically I'm always breaking even. Because let's say if I won like $1,000, best believe I gave up $1,000 over the course of time, man. So it is what it is. So once again, 26-21. Look forward to to watching some of these guys play there. Just looking at the internet really and listening to people talk about the Knicks at work and stuff like that. The people at work are not really talking about the Knicks at all, because nobody really wants to throw their stuff out there. Shout out to my one coworker. He's also part of the diehard Knicks family here with the members. He's definitely one of the members for diehard Knicks. Me and him talk about the Knicks all the time, man. But me and him are basically on the same page, just waiting and seeing and stuff like that. We have our own particular way of playing basketball, the way we like to play, and we all feel good about what we see. We're definitely not hiding behind our weaknesses, just like Julian Bloom was talking earlier. We're not hiding behind the weaknesses. We know what our weaknesses are right from the jump. If you play basketball, it's only preseason, man. We can see anybody that's played basketball. You can look at a team and see where their weaknesses are. But I think the Knicks have more positives than weaknesses, man. So I think we'll be fine this year. The real thing is, right, like, is this the end? Is this the team that we're going to end up going to the end? We'll see. I can talk about this at another time, but there's been plenty of times throughout the Knicks time in existence, especially when we've been winning, when we actually did too much. Sometimes the extra moves that we do is that one extra move that we thought was a good idea ends up becoming something that's a detriment to the team. It actually holds us back from being where we need to be. So I mean, the main one to me is the Melo thing. Once we got Melo, we could have just waited on Melo. Melo wanted to trade. I heard Melo give his explanation. Melo's given like different explanations, But if he would have just waited, and just waited to the proper time, we probably could have kept some of those guys, and we would have had probably his best team that he's ever played on. His campaign just falls to the floor just now. I mean, this guy on defense here, number 4, just pounced on him. What's his name here? Willingham? I don't know who that is. But, he's trying to make a team, but he just jumped on Campaign, and man, Campaign fell, slipped on a wet spot. But here we go, bringing it back. Shamet picks it up. Cameron Payne has it. Cameron Payne is telling Precious to get out. He's moving traffic around, finds Deuce. He's already told Precious to get out, but Precious is still standing there. Here goes Deuce now, wide open, step back 3-point shot off the back rim, too strong. So I like Jericho Sims' hair. Jericho Sims' hair looks good. I like it low like that. The big carrot top afro, you gotta get away with that. He looks like a, like I said, this is not quite prime time. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, man. So I don't want to call anybody outside of the name so early in the day here, but I'm just glad that he stopped doing that. I know the carrot top thing is like in style with the kids. Look at Miles McBride. He's so cool with that carrot top hair, right? But that's one style that I wish the kids would get away from. Look at Jericho Sims getting in there on the inside, moving his feet really well there, getting his hand on the steal. Knicks weren't able to do that, but we got a mid-range jump shot by this no-name guy in Minnesota. Campaign throwing some fingers up, 26-23. Campaign gets it to Deuce. So it's the Deuce and Campaign show. They try to do a two-man game here going on. He tries to throw it into Shamet. Shamet gets caught underneath the screen there. It looks like Goldberg was holding him. Either they call him Goldberg or Ingram or something like that. So he's like cursing out the referee there. I heard him say something, but whatever. Here goes Campaign inbounds to Precious there. Precious has it over to Miles. So it seems like when Miles is out there, Miles is the focal point. So nice little attempt there by Miles high off the glass. He misses everything. So number 4 is trying to push there. He's challenging Campaign. Hop step inside there. A little overzealous there. They're going to call a foul on the Knicks. Hardly any contact, but they still call the foul on the Knicks there. So once again, Jericho Sims there. I like the twist. Twists are nice, It's nice, really strong, thick hair, beautiful hair. I prefer guys, if they're going to do your hair, man. I don't like that carrot top stuff, man. It looks weird to me. It looks like, I don't know. But Jericho Sims got the body on Goldberg right now. Pushed him all the way out. Goldberg did not like that. Trying to give the ball to number 4 there. Deuce McBride is pouncing on him. 4 is getting loose, not really doing nothing with it. Shoots another mid-range shot. He knocks that down. Little floater. Campaign now for her to stay trying to get the ball up quick. Knicks are playing fast. Jericho Sims sets a decent screen, gives it over to Deuce, back to Shamet for the corner 3. No good. Goldberg with another rebound. Number 3 is pushing it now. Pushing. I see Ingram in there trying to do like an illegal screen. He got away with that. Inside for number 3. There goes Ingram. Found it in the corner, missed it. Precious jumps up for the rebound. But the kid there, number 8, Minot. Just knocks him to the ground. What a name. Mr. Minot. Number 4 has it right now regarding Cameron Payne. He looks like a wild guy, man. He's just trying to make the team. Cam is taking his time getting across the timeline. Deuce has it back to Cam. Cam all the way inside, gets it to Precious, not paying attention. Precious just falls to the ground. He probably needs some vitamin D in his life. Pause. You know, vitamin D is good for your nerves, man. We're all vitamin D efficient if you didn't know that. You know, I gotta give me some vitamin D. Yeah, man. So I've been working out and stuff. So how the vitamin D works though, because sometimes like for the stress on your nervous system, vitamin D helps out the nervous system. So if you're having cramping issues and things of that nature, maybe like feel like you're losing strength in certain lifts, vitamin D will help that out a lot, man. Especially in the wintertime. Campaign with a nice little pull up there. Jericho Sims in the right place, but bounces off his hand. Here comes number 3 trying to push against the Knicks. All 5 Knicks are back. Jericho has it, gives it over to Goldberg, stepping back from Goldberg. Number 3 has it again, trying to go one-on-one. Knicks got the wall closed on him there. He goes Ingram here, or Ingles, I should say. Cameron Payne has it. Jericho Sims is getting caught in the middle there. Goldberg's all the way to the basket. Good defense by Jericho, able to block the shot, and he still was able to defend it. He goes Deuce full head of steam over to Precious. They go Precious again with his candy hands there. I don't know what's up with Precious. A couple passes to him, he's been losing it. Like he looked completely like just fell out in a diabetic fit just now on the drive. And then just now the same thing. He's like losing the ball before he can even get it. So he's like, he did that like the last game too, man. It's like, you gotta watch Precious. Goes number 3. A lot of contact here. Referees are letting it go. Shamit was colliding with him a lot. And also number 44 is also doing the same thing, or number 3. Here goes Deuce now. Deuce has been playing with a lot of confidence, man. Dribbling the ball, keeping his dribble, giving the Shamit for a corner 3 pull-up, misses that. Yeah, so no scoring yet, man. It looks like Minnesota, they might be on like a 4-0 run. But the Knicks have been playing. Knicks and Minnesota have been playing for some minutes now, and they just haven't been able to score. Good play by Shamit. As soon as they came across the middle there, he just went in there and grabbed the ball for a nice, easy jump ball. So that's a smart heads-up play there for Landry. Instead of getting beat, throw both hands on the ball and try to stop it. Don't swipe it to get the steal. Just grab the ball and make the referee blow the whistle. So that's exactly what happened. So they got some substitutions happening here. You got Anthony Edwards coming in here looking like he's wearing a freaking Kangol on his hat. What kind of haircut is that? What kind of haircut is that, man? Got the Kangol on his freaking head. Number 4 against 44 for the jump. Here goes the referee, throws it up. That's a bad tip, but anyway, Knicks get it. Deuce has it. Deuce full head of steam there, wearing a great kicks, man. Interesting. Oh, a nice little in and out. He's attacking, coming around a Jericho screen now. Here he goes. Jericho, this guy, Deuce McBride, has been attacking big time, man. So just, have you ever seen Deuce do what he just did just now? The constant dribbling, attacking towards the rim, going around screens with like purpose. We have yet to see Deuce do that. And he's doing a great job here doing in that role here. A lot of energy. So we're gonna see Deuce make an evolution step here, man, in his game. Definitely appreciate it. Deuce is gonna get some free throws, man. So Knicks finally get a chance to get on the board. Deuce shoots the first one, knocks that down. Minot! Wagwan Minot! Yeah, vitamin B. The anxiety, anxiety and depression for about vitamin B. Also, too, with lifting weights, also, because lifting weights, you're talking about anxiety and depression. Lifting weights and exercising brings stress to your body. So the vitamin B will help out with that. Not just mental stress, but also just physical stress. How your body, doing that to your body causes stress to your body. So your body feels as if you're being abused. You know what I'm saying? So taking the vitamin Bs will just definitely take the edge off. Good defensive play by Jericho. He's definitely making the right plays there. But he had to double team for those is, oh, look, he's not playing defense, but he had to double team. And DiVincenzo was able to find Goldberg there. Here goes Cam. Cam is very patented with that little floater there on the elbow, dotted line elbow there. Good shot there by Campaign. Here comes number 4, top of the key now, back to Goldberg, back to 4. 4 is there. Crossover, sidestep there, comes in and shoots it to nowhere. Persis has the ball, almost tripped again. He's bringing the ball up the court now, kicks it over to Deuce on the right-hand side. Sets a screen for Ingles, kind of a moving screen there. Back to Campaign, launch three-point shot from way out there, knocks that down. So keep telling me that we need to play this guy, Tyler Kolek, without giving credit to Campaign, man. Campaign's been playing excellent off the bench here. Point guard for the Knicks. DiVincenzo against Deuce, man. That's the reason why DiVincenzo was got here, because Deuce can fill the in the blanks. Here comes Ingles again with his bum ass. Just hit a spot up three-point shot. At this point in his career, that's all Ingles can do. Deuce has the right-hand side. Nobody's guarding him. DiVincenzo finally steps up. It's a good matchup here. Comes around the screen there. Ooh, gets it to Precious. He finally caught it. Wasn't able to finish there. Pussy scared of Gobert. Sets a screen for Cam. Cam gives it over to Shamet. Instinctually launches that thing quick, but misses it. Here comes DiVincenzo, watching his back there, gives it over to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards looking to go one-on-one, holding the ball. Shamet just steals it from him, baby. Give me that steal up for the nice little. He only thought about dunking it, but thought Anthony was coming up for him, but he was able to get that little layup there. Heads up play by Landry Shamet there. Big time steal. Number 4 inside the Gobert. Old Gobert gets bounced back up to DiVincenzo. Juice did a good job of protecting the paint and also getting back out on the shot there. So DiVincenzo might have tweaked his hip a little bit. He gets up, trying to see where the pain is coming from. He's definitely squinting. Might be a little hyperextension there. But big time. Oh, they're not going to catch the steal there. They're throwing it across the court there to DiVincenzo on the drive. So I mean, that's a good play there by DiVincenzo. He didn't have the shot, so he threw it over to his guy there. So this is a Knicks telecast where we're gonna show fucking Minnesota highlights before we go to commercial. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is a Knicks broadcast, right? Knicks are up 35-30, but entering the commercial. Let's show 2 Minnesota highlights. Lord have mercy. Playoff intensity. I see that, baby. Anthony 2-on-2. Minute! Wagwan! Yeah, man. So it's preseason, man. 35-30. 6 minutes and 17 seconds, man. Just looking around the horn, as you can see, the Sacramento and Portland, they got a little tie going on here. You also got Boston and thing. Yo, last night Boston annihilated the team. I think it was Philly. Boston annihilated Philly last night, man. Lord have mercy. I didn't even get a chance to look at the box score for that, but let's do that. Let's check out the box score. Look at that score, 139-89. I know it's preseason, it doesn't count, but you cannot allow the Boston Celtics to whip your ass that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, just since we're on a commercial break, let's take a look at this together. Shit. Take a look at this together. Slide it on down here. So I'm looking at Philly. They had Ricky Council, KJ Martin. So listen, they just pissed away this game because they didn't even play any of their major players. They had all their bench guys and the starters. You know what I'm saying? Look at the bench here. So this is tactical here. So I guess they let Boston smack them by playing none of their guys that's probably going to be on the roster. These are all guys that are going to be waived. Because look at it. Look at all the did not play coaches decision. You got Embiid, you got Paul George, Eric Gordon, Reggie Jackson, Kyle Lowry, Khalid Martin, Tyrese Maxey, and Kelly Oubre. Their entire rotation didn't play the last game. And look how much they got blown out by. 189-139. Take a look at Boston. What did Boston do? Boston played their starters. They basically played their starters outside of what do you call Kristaps. But they basically played their starters and they whipped their ass. So Philadelphia, by giving the entire rotation the day off, you know what I'm saying, they allowed Boston to touch them this way. You know what I'm saying? This is no good. You cannot allow a team. It doesn't matter if it's preseason. It's the optics. The optics of getting your ass bust this bad, it's something that doesn't go away. The games don't count, right? But like I said, optically and physically and mentally, that the Boston Celtics can bust your ass, because they've done it before. It's already put out there in the universe. So I don't like the idea of letting a team blow you out and just playing the bums. You know what I'm saying? You got to give your guys run. And they're not so good where they have to give the entire rotation the day off, even if it's preseason. So, I mean, the Knicks have yet to do that. We played 3 preseason games now. We haven't given the entire team the day off yet. So I just think that's garbage that they did that, So anyway, there's no way. Like if we play Philly, like if we were playing Philly right now, I'm not giving Philly the satisfaction of whipping our asses because we playing all of our, guys that are not going to make the roster. There's no way. I'm not allowing that to happen. Optically. So I'm looking at some box score stuff here. As far as Minnesota, highest scorer for them is DiVincenzo. Outside of that, they don't really have any. Oh, they got Anthony Edwards. My bad. I was gonna say they don't really have anybody notable there, but that's true. Outside of Anthony Edwards, the game is back on. Brunson has it being guarded by Anthony Edwards. Campaign now out there with Brunson. Nice little pass there from to OG on the cut, but OG's still not getting up, man. I don't know what's going on. The way he's running too, he's doing a lot of heel to toe running there as the corner three. Anthony Edwards is a corner three. A lot of heel to toe action going there. On the Knicks side, I'm getting on OG, but OG actually has 14 points, leading all scorers. So it's just, basketball's a weird game, man. Anyway, getting back to business here. I go Minnesota again. Back-to-back corner threes for Anthony Edwards here. So now 38-35. Looks like Tom Thibodeau might end up calling a timeout, and he does. He calls a timeout. But watching Anthony Edwards smile and geek like that, like Julius Randle smiling and geeking with DiVincenzo and stuff, the happy smiles, no such thing. We cannot have happy smiles. No happy smiles in our arena, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, good timeout. Back-to-back threes there. Who is guarding him? Whose assignment is that to be guarding the leading scorer for Minnesota? That he's wide open twice like that. It's bugged out. Yeah, man. So sliding on over here. Who else we got going on? We got Mr. Bobby Santiago in the place. Whatever he said. Parks better stay on his game. Who the hell is Parks? Because Kolick is letting him know he's getting ready to sit him. Who the hell is Parks? Who is Parks? You mean Payne? I got you, Payne. But Payne is playing good though, so I don't think Payne has to worry about anything. Payne has been playing good. So he doesn't have to stay on his game. He's been playing. I gotta show it. I gotta show it. Just look it up. Yeah, I've done podcasts on him already because we've heard it already. Cameron Payne, Basketball Reference. So just to get the stats up, like Bobby, I know we talked about the stats. I know you know the stats already, but just for shits and giggles here, take a look at some of the stats here. We're just gonna look at the Phoenix stats. There were teams that won 60-something games and that type of thing. Actually started for a couple games. So you got 15 games starting, 12 games starting here for teams that won 60-something games, right? Good big time starts there. 10 points, 3 times. As far as assists, 1 year he had a 4.9 assist. So the guy could play. You're talking about 4 seasons, 9.8 points per game, basically 10 points per game, 4.2 assists, almost a steal. Great percentages. Free throw percentage 83, 3-point percentage is 38, from the floor is 34. But his field goal efficiency is about 50%. 46% from the 2-point range. So Cameron Payne is a good basketball player, makes good decisions, always brings energy, uplifts his teammates and that type of thing. So Cameron Payne could play. So just because Kolick could play too doesn't mean that there's any pressure on Cameron Payne. So one thing I gotta say, I don't want to bench Cameron Payne. At the same time too, I would like to play Tyler Kolick also. So the Knicks have a problem because Deuce McBride is here. Deuce McBride said, "Yo, it's my time, guys." So he's been playing really well, Deuce McBride. So you can't bench Deuce. You can't bench Cameron Payne, even though people keep talking about it. But he's been playing well. You cannot bench Cameron Payne. And Tyler Kolick is for real. So Tyler Kolick probably needs to play. So you got 3 guys coming off the bench now. But then Shamet's playing good too. You cannot bench Shamet. Shamet could play. Shamet needs to play. So what do we do? Shamet could play small forward, I guess, right? Then you got Deuce and Cam, but then you have Kolick. So somebody's not going to play, or either we're going to play a lot of 3-guard lineups. It's going to be interesting, very interesting. Brunson comes across the timeline barely. Brunson always straddles that line, man. Because Brunson got the ball too long there. Nasri got caught in between, was able to shoot the jump shot. But Towns got the ball and he's looking for a foul instead of completing the play. He's looking to get fouled before anything. And here goes Anthony Edwards with 3-3-point shots back-to-back now. So there's a 9-0 run just by himself there. It was just 35-35. And now Anthony Edwards there. But Brunson makes a nice little move on the inside. Yo, Brunson is starting to get in the conversation with Kyrie now, being some of the best ball handling people going to the basket. You know? Brunson now coming out nice and strong. Yo, Brunson's legs are extremely strong, man. You can't get away from him. So Naz Reid, they've been giving them that little step back 3-point shot. So that's 4 straight threes by Minnesota Timberwolves here. All basically kind of like in the same spot there. 4 straight threes, 2 in the corner and 2 at the top of the key. Mikal Bridges now gives it to Brunson. Sets a screen for Brunson. Brunson crosses over, in and out crossover all the way to the basket. Left-handed all the way to the bucket. No foul. Here goes number 9, full head of steam there. Is another 3 coming? Here it comes. Anthony Edwards on the trail. So that's 5 straight 3-pointers there by Minnesota. Are we in preseason? Yes, we are. 5 straight 3-pointers by Minnesota. 3 3-pointers basically in the same spot here. Here goes OG has it. Comes around the screen there for DiVincenzo. Picks up the ball for no reason. So they're going to call a loose ball foul there. OG has the ball up. DiVincenzo's trying to swipe it from him. But sheesh, 5 straight 3-pointers here by Minnesota. So 5 times 3 is what, guys? 15? Is that 15? 5, 10, 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15-point run there by Minnesota. I think Minnesota was down by 3 to make it 35, and then they just started going crazy on us. Now it's 47-37. That quick. Knicks can't make free throws right now. So this is some resilience here. I know this is a preseason. We don't have to win the game, but it would be nice to see how the Knicks bounce back, because this is a game of runs. So we'll see how the Knicks bounce back here. I really don't like how Mikal Bridges shoots, man. That shot is weird. He shoots it really high, and it's just kind of like bouncing off his hand like a slingshot almost. DiVincenzo's wide open again. And here goes Anthony Edwards with another 3. That was almost 6 straight threes by Minnesota. He had a good look. I think he got a little cocky with the leg work there. Brunson with a nice crossover back out to Josh. Josh has a sidestep, get over to Towns. Towns goes right around him. Sidestep again, gives it over to Mikal. Back out to OG for 3. OG got to knock that down. Short. It looks short coming out of his hands. What is going on with OG's legs, bro? Something going on with his legs. Here goes number 9 coming around the screen. In and out. Floater over top of Towns there. Towns got caught on his back foot. Gives it back to Brunson. So we're getting smoked right now. Knicks are up by 11. Tom Thibodeau saying, let's move. Let's move. Towns is trying to set a screen there. He's kind of crowding Brunson there. So Brunson got to get the ball handling going. And Brunson gets chopped down, gets his legs chopped down from underneath him. Anthony Edwards tried to pick him up. Brunson refused to help. His teammates pick him up. Nice little ball handling there by Brunson there. Brunson basically just lost his footing there. But like I said, going to the basket, there's not too many players out there that's as good as Brunson. You want to talk about, Kyrie, but Brunson is literally right there with Kyrie as far as getting to the basket. Brunson is really good at that. Ay. So scrolling down here, Anthony 212, he says, I would have been a better opener game. For real. If they played each other in the opener, that would have been fine. But just looking at it, the Knicks are playing 5 preseason games. I think a lot of teams are only playing 4. So I think they just squeezed in the Minnesota game just to get the fans, in there, Yeah, Boston always plays to win. You can't let the other teams think that they can come in and beat you. So if you don't want to play your players, it don't mean nothing because we're going to fucking smoke you. You don't want to play your starters? Eat this 60-point win, you potty, off the top. Wow, Cat just got smoked there. Number 8 is kind of a hack. Here goes Mikal Bridges. I've been telling you guys, Mikal Bridges has been releasing. That is definitely a big part of the Knicks' game plan here. Once they get the rebound, this guy Mikal Bridges is releasing up the court, man. I really like it. It's something that he's going to be eating a lot this year off of those type of plays. So I'm looking at Wacko and BK. What up? I love that you guys are posting pictures, man. Shout out to Anthony on 212. Get a picture up, bro. Anything that you want to put up, get a picture up on your YouTube so that way guys can get used to you. You don't have to put your official picture. Just put a picture of a Knick or something like that. That way people will recognize you, remember you a little bit better. Even though you've always been around, you've been around for a minute. Shout out to Wacko. He says, Tips loves vets, paying over rookies. I don't, that's kind of like tired too, because we did play quickly. quickly showed and proved that he belonged, and he did play right off the bat. They got rid of Smith and brought in Derrick Rose, but IQ still played. But this is not the same situation. So don't let's not just put these things in a box, because we have Deuce, and we have Kolek. But like I said, you got to play Cam and you got to play Shamit. You have to play both players. So Kolek is the rookie, even though he probably should play, but Cam and Sham and Deuce should play too. And it is not just Kolek's going to be the one to get benched. Probably another player is going to get benched as well. Because you can't play 6 guys in the backcourt. You can't. Go OG to Brunson. Brunson turns around. I mean, Brunson is so strong, man. I would love to figure out who's his like main trainer. I know I've seen it on the screen, but I think I need to Google that, who Brunson's daily trainer is, man, because whoever he is, he's definitely keeping Brunson's base nice and strong, man. He got some strong legs, boy. Yeah, so Kolek, yeah, I mean, we're on the same page, and I know you're just commenting stuff. We're definitely on the same page. If the Knicks squad is healthy, Kolek don't play. So but it would show a lot if Kolek did play. But that's something down the future. I'm in a group chat. One of the group chats I'm in, forgot which one, but one of the group chats I'm in, somebody was saying that the Knicks didn't have anybody to trade. We're done with trade. We don't have it. Knicks don't have any assets. You're bugging. Like we literally have mad assets. We could put 2 guards in a trade for somebody and we'll be fine. Quality guards. You could put Shamit in the trade. We could put Deuce in the trade. We could put, Kolek in the trade. So we could put any of those guys in the trade. You know what I'm saying? We would be fine, because Josh Hart technically is a guard too. Anthony Edwards kicks it out to number 9, top of the key. Misses that. Oh, number 8 there. Wild. Very wild player, number 8. Gets the rebound and puts it back up. So it's 53-44. So we have a plethora of guards, but also forwards too. If we end up keeping TJ Warren some kind of way, TJ Warren, then that's another player that's extra, that if we was to trade, like say like an OG, if we traded OG, we still got TJ Warren and guys like that. They're still in the mix that we can keep in the rotation to keep our team strong. Because if we trade these players, we're definitely trading for a good player. We're trading for a rotational player, starter probably. So it's not like we're trading for bums. So now the Minnesota Timberwolves were hot, but here come the Knicks. OG finally with a wide open 3-point shot knocks that down. So here goes the Knicks run, 53-50. Basketball is a game of runs. And here comes the Knicks run. Minnesota all of a sudden got cold by 3. It doesn't look like they're laughing and joking now. Anthony Edwards now with trotting, trying to get over. OG almost stole it from him. Comes around the screen, and Knicks are pouncing. Anthony Edwards all of a sudden needs help. Number 9 gets it to crazy-ass number 8. DiVincenzo's being straddled by his ex-teammate. Josh Hart pulls up, knocks that down. So he breaks the Knicks run there, 55-50. So that might be a delay of game there, warning. Kind of threw the ball out of bounds. That might be a delay of game warning. I'm not sure if it is or not. But good play there. They keep showing replays of all the Minnesota points, man, which is really pissing me off. Now, I don't want to see DiVincenzo get a replay of a shot that he made. This is a fucking Knicks broadcast, man. Oh, my bad. This is an ESPN broadcast. That's why. It's not MSG. This is ESPN I'm watching. So that's why they keep showing Minnesota highlights when the Knicks are winning. Here goes Karl-Anthony Towns all the way to the basket. A lot of contact. No foul there. Yelling at the refs. A lot of contact there. No foul call. It's bullshit. Yeah, so fuck ESPN with this coverage, man. Just keep showing the damn Minnesota highlights when the Knicks will have some highlights too, and then show nothing. Number 9 with another 3 off the back rim. He's trash. Karl-Anthony Towns clears out another rebound. I guarantee Karl-Anthony Towns leads the team in rebounding this year. Brunson transition 3-point shot knocks that down. So now let's see some fucking Knicks highlights as Minnesota's bringing the ball over the court. Anthony Edwards has it, comes across the timeline. OG gets caught on the behind the back shot there. Anthony with the pull up at the free throw line. Nice little floating shot. Kind of just like made OG look like nothing there just now. So Tom Thibodeau's calling something. Brunson got to get it across the timeline. 18, 17. Wow. Almost 15 there. Brunson almost got a freaking backcourt violation. Brunson being guarded by number 9. Karl-Anthony Towns came over. Brunson now is going to post him up, turn around. Good defense by number 9. Faking, Waking, gives it over to OG. Oh, you got to get it up. Off the front rim, 24-second violation. So Brunson got caught there. dancing and prancing. He should have gave it to Towns. He's upset about that. He should have gave it to Towns initially, but Minnesota's going to call a timeout. So here we go, 4 points. So let's see what highlight they're going to show now. Going into commercial, looking to see who they're going to show now. They didn't show nothing. So either they're going to show a Minnesota highlight or they're not going to show anything. Fucking ESPN. Gunshots for ESPN. Mr. Realistic, what up? He says, y'all trash. Mr. Realistic, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted Towns, y'all got him. LOL. You wanted Towns, you got him. LOL. Anyway, should have kept Randall, I guess. Fan bases love to overreact over preseason games. Yeah. Nick Pick Pros. Learn. What does that mean? Nick Pick Pros? What the hell does that even mean? Nick Pick Pros. Oh, Nick Pick. So Nick Pick is actually one word. Nick Pick Pros. I got you. Let me see. Bobby Santiago said, why are we shooting so many threes? I don't know. It's the way of the world, man. Minnesota shoots a lot of threes, so the Knicks are built to shoot threes. We're not gonna be bully ball anymore. Those days are over. Yeah. ESPN is trash. Gunshot for ESPN. Michael K, what's up? He says, is Towns just hanging out on the perimeter? I think so. Top of the key extended. That's his game. We're gonna see him there all year. Damn, son. Wacko said, guess what? Emoji time. Halftime, 57-55. Anthony Edwards got the energy, like, yo, man. Like we killing them. And freaking Brunson looks like he's about to kill everybody in the locker room. So it is what it is. It goes Wacko again with some more emoji. Emojis pun your ass. Boop, 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 boop. Take all these emojis with you, baby. One more time. Emoji gang. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, if you want some diehard Knicks emojis, you could become a member. Then you get some diehard Knicks ones. There's a couple of them that I actually designed myself. You know what I'm saying? So become a member. It's only $5 if you want to give the $5 just to get the just to try them out for a little while. I would appreciate that, because guess what? YouTube basically takes like 60% of that. So it's not like, it does help. Like I said, I would prefer a thumbs up. So I know you guys see it. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you nasty. All right. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and stuff. Halftime show is here. Shout out to Harlem CEO. You got my man, Coach CR. He said he's not going to use the other one, so this is what he's using now. So no chip for y'all. LOL. Brunson needs to pass more, definitely. Complain less. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be a change, a culture change, because last year Brunson needed to score every single time, but now instead of forcing that, holding the ball so long and doing that extra dribble to get himself into the paint, he's going to have to learn to just use his teammates. So that's going to be a learning curve for him. He's definitely going to have to figure that out. So I'm just scrolling, make sure I say what up to everybody. Terrence Mobley, man, always good to see. He changed his picture. So Mosley's getting fancy, then changed his picture, man. So I remember the old ones, and now you got a different picture there. It's nice. I definitely appreciate. Like I said, for those that don't have a picture, please put a picture. Because you got Wacko got a picture, you got my man Terrence Mosley. Like it just helps us get to know you guys that are always in the chats all the time. Like it just helps us to really get to know you guys. Here goes Trav B. Ryan here. Look at Trav B. Ryan with the sexy R&B picture. Ow! Look at that with the white suit looking like Jagged Edge out this motherfucker. Let's get married. Trav B want to get married. I think Trav B is married though, right? So shout out to Trav B, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, I would never be able to repay you for this song, man. But let's just do it. Yo, do you know that gives me a fucking hard on when I hear that shit, man? Like when I first heard it, I almost passed out. When I heard when the beat kicked in and all that. But just and then like like for those that love this channel, that love to watch my content and stuff like that, when you hear this, doesn't it make your balls tingle? That shit makes my balls tingle. Oh, give me that. Ero's coming. Ero's coming. That's a little bit too much. I said my balls are tingling, and the sound comes like, and I was like, my Ero's coming. Oh my god. Too much. But anyway, we at the halftime show, so I'm just having fun here. So I'm not yet in midseason form. I'm kind of going crazy a little bit, but I'm not quite in midseason form. But like I said, Trav got some good music, bro. Enjoy his channel. While we're here, just look it up, man. I keep saying Trav B. Ryan. Trav B. Ryan. It said Dr. B. Ryan. I legit said Trav B. Ryan, right? I legit said Trav B. Ryan, but it said Dr. Ryan, right? So you put Trav B. Ryan in there, look what pops up. He's the only person that pops up. You got an Instagram page, you got all these different pages, you got YouTube, you got Twitter, you got Facebook, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? He posts a lot on all these different platforms, and it's organic. He's this is his personality and stuff. His music, you know what I'm saying? A very like human songs, stuff that you can relate to instantly. Very creative shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe he produces everything, right? So I mean, he's here. So all you got to do is Google him, Trav B. Ryan. You get everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? Just like Die Hard Knicks podcast. Die Hard Knicks podcast. You put in Die Hard Knicks podcast, all my shit pops up. It's annoying that they show my audio podcast first, but I don't even post audio. But you can see all my YouTube videos and whatever, everything associated with Die Hard Knicks. Shout out to Knicks Fan TV, who I mention all the time on this channel, because they pop up also because they always have Die Hard in their stuff. So they pop up also. So me and we always gonna be popping up at the same time. But anyway, let's get into some halftime stuff, man. Let's do the summary first. I'm bugging out, but let's get into the game here. The Knicks were up 26-21 to start the first quarter. Second quarter, Minnesota came back on us with a 36-29. But as you can see, the score is still 55-57. So it's been a back and forth type of thing. But those 15 points, man, basically 5 3-point shots back to back by Minnesota. That's basically what got them up here. So the Knicks kind of had a lapse a little bit. So 5 straight threes is a no-no. We cannot allow that to happen. So, take out that 15. Now all of a sudden the Knicks are smoking these guys. You know what I'm saying? So let Minnesota get that little tingle. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they're playing well enough, for them to be that confident. But 15 points, 5 straight threes is, you got to give them credit for that. So let's get into game charts. This is the game charts. Look at both. Look at the Minnesota Timberwolves mid-range thing. Just all shots on the basket and a ton of threes. Look at all those threes they take. They take a lot of threes. Inside they got a lot of floaters at the foul line. As you can see, they made basically all their floaters at the foul line. They barely take any mid-range shots. Those mid-range shots that they took were basically stuff that got broke down where they had to get it up because the shot clock was going down. So other than that, they're basically just a 3-and-D team. All they're doing is shooting, not 3-and-D, 3 and layups. That's it. Like I said, foul line extended is all floaters there. For the Knicks is a little bit more spread out. Not as many threes as Minnesota. A lot more shots made at the rim for the Knicks. As you can see, a lot of mid-range jump shots. Same thing, though. All those are basically floaters. So we're basically a prototypical, quote-unquote, modern basketball. Modern basketball, man. We're like a modern basketball team where all we do is shoot threes and hit layups, But I think the Knicks are primed to be really good at that. Modern basketball, man. I freaking hate when people say, "Oh, the Knicks gotta play modern basketball, man." Like, it's so fucking annoying. Like, people just love repeating shit that they heard somebody else say. Anyway, these stats here just show that it's a back and forth game. As far as rebounding, the Knicks have been down every single game that we played, at least at halftime, as far as rebounders. So, like I said, don't look for the Knicks to be like a power team where we're going to be out rebounding teams and getting like most of our points in the paint, that type of thing. We're going to get a lot of points in the paint, but it's going to be different than last year. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, don't count on the Knicks winning the rebounding battle that often. Steals, the Knicks have been leading in steals almost every single game. Also, turnovers have been down, which is really good. Block shots, it is here what it is. Both teams are shooting 41%. 3-point shot is what's killing the Knicks right now. So they're shooting 34%. But like I said, they shot 5 straight 3-pointers, and that's the game right there. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take 2 3-point shots off of that, which is 6 points, all of a sudden the Knicks are beating this team by 4. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, Minnesota is not as good as they think they are. But we'll just keep it moving here. Of course, Julius Randle isn't playing, so Julius Randle brings that toughness. So we'll see. Julius Randle with Gerbert on the Gerbert with Gobert in the paint. I think that makes more sense for Minnesota. One of the guys were making fun of it in the chat there, about the Knicks are not going to win. We shouldn't have traded Julius. Julius did not fit what we were doing, but Julius fits what Minnesota's doing because they have Gobert over there, and they also got Naz Reid off the bench. So what they're trying to do over there, Julius just fits better. No hard feelings. But Karl Anthony Towns, judging by how we want to play this year, he's definitely fits better what we're trying to do here. Anyway, continuing on, points in the paint, Knicks are up by 2. Knicks are going to lead in points in the paint, I think, most of the time. Second chance points, Knicks, even though we don't rebound well, we still have been getting second chance points here. We've been leading, basically every game. And fast break points, this stat here kind of is annoying. But like I said, those 15 points that we had were all basically fast break points. It's like I'm going to say like 3 straight of those were fast break points. So I'm not worried about fast break. I think the Knicks are going to do well with that, this year. So in the second half, I anticipate the Knicks playing better in the fast break. I anticipate them getting on the ball a little bit better with the second chance points, and defending the 3-point line. I think we'll be fine. So those 3 aspects there, if the Knicks can put a handle on that, we should be able to win the game. Not that it matters, but like I said, optics. We gotta try to we gotta make an effort to win the game. Second half, we don't have to blow our starters out. We don't have to blow our rotational players out. But some of these bench guys, they can get some extra minutes and stuff. They're showing highlights of Vince Carter, man. He was something else. Talking about 2005, 2006. Let these young players, let these young people tell the story. And I'm not even talking about kids that are in high school. I'm talking about 32-year-olds that act like they've never seen nothing before. Vince Carter 20 years ago in 2005, 2004, he's a beast. Look at these highlights. This is 1996 in college, for Christ's sake. But they're trying to say that back then they had no athletes and stuff. Vince Carter was a beast, and it wasn't just Vince Carter. It was so many players in the NBA that had bounce. Like the game is not the same only because of the 3-point shot nowadays. But as far as athleticism and skill, look at the behind the back dribble there. Jumping up on Alonzo Mourning, one of the league's best shot blockers there. In 2005, 20 years ago, we had players that had skill. We had players with athleticism. So all these people that are like 32 years old, all you guys are a bunch of assholes because you were 12 when these guys were playing, and so you guys know better. You know what I'm saying? You guys know better. Just take 20 years ago. 20 years ago, you're talking about 1980 something. I remember the 80s also, and there were athletes there too. It's just the game was a little different. People that were so intoxicated by the 3-point line, and then there was no such thing as like small forwards and shooting guards playing power forward like they do now. Like shout out to Josh Hart, 6'5" power forward, in the Olympics. That's embarrassing. But that's today's game. Back in the days, you would never see anything like that unless you're talking about Charles Barkley or something like that. Charles Barkley, was an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I'm so tired of people that are in their 30s, they're mid, just early 30s. People in their early 30s are so fucking annoying. Even the ones that are in their late 30s and early 40s, like around my age group, I act like they weren't teenagers during the 90s, like they don't know what's going on. Or act like you weren't in the club in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Making the 30-something-year-olds, babysitting the 30-something-year-olds when while you were in college, that type of stuff. So I mean, like it's so annoying, like as you get older, because now I'm really becoming that old guy, like get off my lawn bullshit. Because like people really forget about what happened in the past and really want to people that been there really want to talk badly about shit that they should know better about, only because they want to be relevant for now. They want to seem hip. You know what I'm saying? People that are like that, man, are the fucking worst. Are the worst kind of people. People that remember back in the days and know better, but still to this day come out and put shit out there just because they're trying to get, I don't know what they're trying to do. Trying to stay relevant today in the modern times. It's bullshit, man. Tired of that shit. So anyway, I get, shouting out to Trav. I got Trav on the screen there. Like I said, it's definitely the best I think the best intro in all of Knicks podcasts. I think just podcasts in general, as far as if you're going to talk about Knicks podcast, I legit have the best intro song in all of Knicks podcasting. If I don't know too many other people that do podcasts, whatever. I don't really watch podcasts anymore because I concentrate on my own. You know what I'm saying? But I've definitely got to have the best one, and it's due to Trav. Trav really put it down for that song. To start the season, I'm gonna change the video, because there's OB still in the video, and it's gonna be RJ's in the video, a couple other people that are not in the Knicks anymore are in that video. So I gotta change the video, make sure I keep it up to date and stuff. I have some ideas to change it, so I will change some of the clips on there, but the song is gonna stay the same. There's no way I can get a song better than that. So as long as you watch the Die Hard Knicks podcast, you're definitely gonna hear that song, right? Unless Trav wants to remix it or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that song is definitely gonna stick with me, for as long as I'm doing this, man. It goes on Wacko. Wacko's talking about Brunson is the engine. Traditional point guards, point guards, point guards vary, but according to situations, just like any other player, just like I was saying, Randall fits better with Minnesota, just like Karl Anthony Towns fits better with us. It just really, we got to find the right fit. And I think Brunson, the way that he plays, fits exactly what we're trying to do here in New York. It might not work on other teams, you know what I'm saying, but it works for us, so it's a good look. Just scrolling through here, making sure I catch what you guys are saying. Yeah, man, the song is crazy. Definitely, if you want to support, guys want to know how you can support. I would never tell you to do anything as far as sending me money or anything like that. And anybody that does that, is kind of a dick, or telling people to send super chats. I would never direct anybody to send a super chat, unless we were playing a game on here or something like that. But even then, I'm not gonna tell you guys, hey, send me money, and then you could win something. I don't think I would ever do that. It would have to be in such a way, that makes sense. But I would never tell you guys to send money while I'm talking here. That's crazy to me, But just a simple like, and that's it. Like and subscribe, that definitely helps the channel out more than anything else will, So Ariel's not playing today. So I was wondering if the Knicks we're gonna showcase some of the younger guys. It doesn't look like that. It looks like Tom Thibodeau's rocking with the rotation right now. So far, we'll see what happens in the second half. But so far with the Knicks here, we've only played our rotational guys. Shamet, McBride, Payne, Sims, Precious. You got Josh Brunson, Towns, Obi, and thing. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. We're talking about a 10-man rotation. I think we might have to keep it that way. 10-man rotation. We can't keep any of those guys off the court. So it goes Mikal being guarded tightly by DiVincenzo, former Knick. Comes around, finds Brunson. Brunson pulls up nice and easy. Misses that. That's his patented shot there. He probably should have gave it up. Anthony was a little bit too tight on him. But Anthony just traveled there, did not call it. OG got him on a switch. So, Anthony's a little bit loosey-goosey with that dribble. I would love to pounce on him and force him to put that ball on the floor. Him getting him lulling you to sleep and coming over and shooting that side three-point shot, that's what he wants to do. You got to pounce on that dude because you got to force him to show you that he could dribble. Josh Hart has it now, being guarded again by DiVincenzo. Gives it over to Towns. Towns top of the key. Over to Josh. Nice drive there. Josh almost traveled. OG should have shot it. Gives it back to Mikal. So now we're stuck here. 5 seconds. Towns has it now. 2, 1. He's got to get it up. It's too late. 24-second violation. No, they didn't call it. Josh comes out, saves it to Towns. Towns being guarded tightly by Goldberg. Back to Josh. That was out of bounds because he didn't establish himself, but the referees didn't call that. Brunson's going to go baseline. Nope, he jabs baseline. He's going to post up. Comes in there. Looking for a cut. Nobody's cutting. Brunson has to get it up. Misses it. Towns with the rebound. Long rebound. Top of the key. He just launches that thing. Front key, no good. Comes out. Gets his rebound. Drives there. Fouling the fuck out of him. When is the referee going to call it? It's like, come on, man. Stop the bullshit. Too much fucking contact for you not to make that call, man. Like what does he got to do? What is he going to, which he breaks his back? The dude is literally dribbling the ball backwards and sideways because he's getting shoved, and you're not going to blow the whistle. It's garbage, man. It's garbage. Inbounds pass to Towns all the way to the basket. Can't stop him, but he loses it. Josh Hart slaps it out of bounds. But, Towns with the slippery slide into the basket stuff, man, that's something that's going to be our bread and butter this year also. So he's going to come out now. Are they making substitutions or are they calling timeout? Yeah, somebody called a timeout here. I believe it might have been Minnesota. So we're gonna get a chance to talk a little bit. So yeah, man. Shit, man. So fucking annoying, bro. My case talking about offensive rebounds. Yeah, the song is actually on Spotify too. So if anybody want to get the numbers up on that song, if you like the song enough, you can find it on Spotify. Travis doing his thing, man. And along with this song, is all of his other music and stuff is on Spotify as well. You know. So shout out to everybody that's wondering. I got pants on today, as you can see. I got pants on. The other day I did not have pants on. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make that announcement. If I'm not wearing pants, I gotta let you guys know. That way you guys can give me a little bit of grace if you see a little extra skin there at the bottom of the screen. Uh yeah, Precious is the only guy. So, like I showed, shout out to Coach Sear, getting in that extra rotational player. See, right now, for the guys that are coming off the bench here, we just got Precious and Sims, right? You got Payne, McBride, and Shamit. So I mean, it seems like a good mix, but it would be nice to have that extra dude that can do something for you, up front. Precious is just not physical enough to be the only center. Sims is very physical, but not he doesn't have much offensive game. So if you could combine Sims and Achiuwa together to the same player, then you have something there. So then you got Payne, McBride, and Shamit. So I mean, from between Shamit and McBride, I wish I could combine those two players too, make them into one player. But Shamit is about 6'5". Deuce McBride is short. I believe he's like 6'2". I just clicked him. I believe he's 6'2". All right, they got him listed at 6'1". Boy, 6'1". Boy. What did they got Shamit listed? I thought Shamit was 6'5". Let's see. So they got Shamit listed at 6'4". So guys have lost some inches. You know what I'm saying? Lost some inches. So we got some short players, man. So I feel like this rotation needs a 6'8" kind of guy. But like I said, TJ Warren might not make the team. Of course, he's had a lot of injuries and stuff. He looks a little fat in the face too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? His body fat percentage looks like mine. Got a little, looking puffy around there. But 6'8", 220. If the Knicks had a guy that was about 6'8", 220, that could really help out the rotation, like somebody that plays like Shamit, but 6'8" and 220. I think that's what we need. That would be really nice. That player already is Mikal Bridges. But I think the Knicks need another guy like that off the bench. We got Pacome Diate. I don't think we're gonna see him. Okike is out there. I don't think we're gonna see Okike either. So it's gonna be interesting to see who sticks and who doesn't. But TJ Warren is a guy that I wouldn't mind. So anyway, they're interviewing Julius right now. So I don't have the audio hooked up, but I'm gonna mute it here for myself. I'm not sure if you guys can. I'm just gonna listen to it. So he just said it's fun. So anyway, he's just gonna be cliche answers and stuff. I gotta say his haircut is fucked. Whoever cut Anthony Edwards' hair clearly cut Julius Randle's hair, and his haircut looks like trash. So shout out to the Knicks barber as Anthony Edwards hits another bullshit 3-point shot, video game style 3 he just shot. So he gets a tingle, man. That guy really thinks he's that hot shit. He's good. But I don't really see anything from Anthony Edwards that shows that like something to be afraid of or to have all that confidence. Look at Towns try to come in there and master blaster on Naz Reid there. He kind of laughed a little bit, so he was trying to make a statement dunk there to take Naz Reid's head off. Good attempt to force the referees to blow the whistle. So he's gonna get some free throws here. Like Brunson's giving some instruction. They're having like a little powwow here while the referees get the free throws together. So that's good shit there. So I'm quite sure Tom, this guy Randall's still mouthing off here, talking just cliche shit, not even giving real answers. Like I said, look at that fade. That fade is trash. Look at the line. Look at his front line on his hair. Complete trash. Whoever did the haircut, it's just not a good barber. Shout out to the Knicks barber. They definitely do a great job, man. So look out for all of our Knicks players to get really fixed up, this year with our barbers that we have. Shout out to Camp 2G. What you saying here, baby? He says Mikal should also be more aggressive. Yeah, I mean, he's very passive. Most of the things that he's been doing is that breakaway type of thing, but he hasn't really been looking for a shot for somebody that showed in Brooklyn that he was capable of shooting. And people are automatically saying that he was going to get more points than Randall. They were saying he was going to get more points than Randall before the trade. But just watching him, he is mad passive, like way too passive for somebody that we actually need that third scorer. And Mikal Bridges hasn't really been that person. OG's been getting a lot more opportunities, to try to be that scorer, but even him, he's not really doing much, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Goldberg. I mean, you never know because I mean these salaries are going crazy. So by the time Goldberg gets to the end of his contract, more than likely he'll probably have a baby contract compared to some of these guys out there. Because I mean, like, now guys are starting to get 50, they're gonna get 60, $70 million per year. It's ridiculous because the salary cap going out does not mean that you should max the players out to the maximum player money they can get. They raising the salary cap so they be able to get more talent on the teams. But the ownerships don't do that. They just say, oh, the max went up. No, like you can still pay a player $40 million. You know what I'm saying? But the extra money that they get is supposed to be so they can add people around them, not to start giving guys $60 million a year. That's ridiculous, man. So I mean, did these NBA teams, screw themselves, man? I don't understand. Scrolling down. Yeah, this is a true statement, but I gotta ask, Cam not doing that? Campaign is doing that. So you can't like just like bench a guy, and he's playing good though. He's playing good. So it's hard to tell a guy, hey, you can't play and you've been playing good. Tyler Kolek is a rookie though, so I mean, rookies got to wait their turn, huh? But Tyler has been playing good enough. But if you compare the stats head to head, it's not one person not automatically playing so much better than the next person. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good tough to have though. Because now you have Payne, and you know that like if Payne is really bringing that leadership and stuff compared to Kolek, but Kolek looked like he's talking too though. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like a hard conversation because Cameron Payne is talking too. Cameron Payne is leading and doing what he needs to do, but Tyler Kolek is also doing the same thing, doing a lot of talking and and stuff like that. So it's hard. It's gonna be definitely hard, man. Definitely hard. So I've been belching a lot, man, because I just had some vegan protein, vegan protein mixed with onions, a lot of onions, So I just, me and my wife had a taste for onions today, so she sauteed up some onions and threw it in there, and it tastes good, man. But now I can feel that belch, that gas is coming up on me, man. So I started the podcast gagging. Now I'm still gagging. Lord have mercy. Scrolling, they got Mr. Cisco in the place. What up? What up? Cisco got a nice little picture there. That's a new one for this season. Oh, shout out to Myth in the place. Myth says, can you bring up the score more often, Ero? The score is literally on the screen. Why do people keep asking for the score, but the score is on the screen though? Is the score not on the screen? Is the score not on the screen? I'm gonna refresh it, but the score is on the screen. The score is right there. It says 65-59 on the screen. I can see what you guys see. I'm looking at it, 65-59. Can you bring up the score more often, motherfucker? The score is right on the screen. Myth. Brunson with a long rebound. Here we go. Coming across the timeline, full head of steam. He got two defenders in front of him. It don't matter. He still gets that ball up and knocks it down. But on some real shit, the score's on the screen. Anthony Edwards here, trotting down the court here. Gives it over to Goldberg. Here he goes, looking to make a tight turn around the corner just so he could launch a three. He didn't get it. Josh almost got the steal, did a good job of not fouling. Here he goes, asking for a clear out. Here goes Anthony Edwards looking to make that jab step, pull up three-point shot. So that's going to be Knicks ball. So I'm looking. He wants to do a jab step back three-point shot. Or if he gets a screen, he wants to go lazily around the screen to shoot a three-point shot. That's Anthony Edwards' game. Anyway. Scrolling. Whacker with the emojis. Brunson to Cam in the corner. Towns. Towns deep in the corner. He took a dribble, gives it to Brunson again. Brunson on the drive, easy pull up off the front rim. He's going to make those, later on, but he misses that. He's going to get some free throws. So Brunson looks like he's never tired. It looks like he's just getting cardio out there. Shout out to Naz Reid. So Naz Reid is complaining about something. I don't know what, but he is mad. Nostalgic Nick in the place. He is mad. All right. It's Jocko in the place. Bronze sexuals. Did anybody bring up LeBron James? Did I bring him up? Bronze sexuals? Golly. Oh, yes. The 32-year-olds, bronze sexuals. Damn. The bronze sexuals, 32-year-olds, people in their early 30s are bronze sexuals. Fuck yes. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Mike K be on that bullshit. Here goes DiVincenzo. I'm gonna leave bronze sexuals up there for a minute. DiVincenzo, nice little drive there, nice and easy. He always does a good job of creating contact, or like whatever. The way they did the pump going to the basket, that's good defense there to get the ball up. Brunson, nice easy trot to the basket, man. Ow! Here goes DiVincenzo around the screen. I thought he was gonna try to get the ball up. He didn't though. Like Goldberg came out, Knicks got caught in the mix. But look at that. Look at Brunson just changing the angles there, making sure that he gets a nice little bump, to get the guy off him. Watch this play here. Watch how he throws a hand up to get the little bump to shoot the ball right over the top, not afraid of getting blocked or anything. Just a really good basketball play. Number 3, gets to the basket. Good defense there, Josh Hart. Josh Hart has not been scoring, but he's really been playing good basketball. Good pass there from Brunson to find OG in the corner. You got to knock it down, baby. These corner threes, that motherfucker's not knocking them down, man. He's not knocking them down. Because DiVincenzo, good lead pass there for Anthony Edwards there for the dunk. See, Anthony Edwards there. Looks like he's wearing red shoes. Yep. Here we go. Brunson top of the key being guarded by Anthony Edwards. He almost gave it to Josh there, but he got inside to get the and one. So he did see Josh in the corner, but I guess he couldn't get the pass off, but saw that he had the contact coming. So Brunson is a very smart guy, man. Smart dude. Yeah, it's definitely weird, but we've been asking for it. Shout out to Hartenstein, Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson when he was out there. And Mitchell Robinson's not able to do anything out there in the perimeter, but now you got Karl-Anthony Towns that could do a lot on the perimeter. So it just opens up the game big time for the Knicks. Not for nothing. Like I said, it's something that we're gonna have to get used to. Because it's not like it doesn't look good. It looks good, but it's just not what we're used to seeing. So it's definitely something that's gonna have to, we're gonna have to get used to optically. Corner 3 here. Josh Hart had to come in to help, but they're saying it's going to be Minnesota ball. But good defense there. I think the Knicks are playing good defense. I think they're communicating well. So look at a Karl-Anthony Towns' fade compared to everybody else's fade on Minnesota. He definitely got himself hooked up here in New York, and they definitely laced him. Shout out to Washington Heights, man. Washington Heights, it might be like the land of the greatest barbers in the world. Good floater there by Anthony Edwards there. So everybody wants to charge $70. You go to like Houston and all these damn hick towns, not even Houston, just like hick towns all over the country, and they want you to pay $100 for a haircut. You go to Washington Heights for $30, they do your beard and everything, put a hot towel treatment, put lotion on your face, play Spanish music. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even cook you rice and beans while you wait and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're still only gonna pay $30. But you got to go out of state to all these hick towns, and they got to do all these enhancements and all this hairspray bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the line straight. The Knicks turn the ball over. Very rare turnover. So Knicks are kind of like in dog minutes right now. But you don't see the Dominican guys charging $100 a haircut because they definitely giving you $100 worth of treatment for only $30. I remember the days when they would you would come and ask for a shape up and they wouldn't even charge you off the front rim. Towns fighting for the rebound, he gets it. So Towns got a lot of rebounds, it seems. Brunson gets it out to Mikal Bridges, launches it, and he just hits that shot quick, baby. So I don't like the way it looks, but as long as it goes in, it's all good. Look at the body language from Mikal Bridges. He just seems like he's just trying to figure it out. I know it's only preseason, but you question the fit right now with Mikal Bridges. He's definitely not a part of the offense. Look at number 8. It's wild for the night. Goldberg gets it. Good pass, though. Wild, number 8 on Minnesota is wild for the night. Here goes Brunson, come across the timeline. Anthony Edwards got caught on the switch. Wild for the night. Number 8 gets it over to Towns. Towns with the jab step. He might have traveled, and they did call it travel. He traveled, definitely. Sliding on down here. I'm trying to see who else we got. Anybody new up in the place? Mega, mix. Mega. So I gotta get my soundboard together because there's certain sounds I need on here. You know, and Megan knows exactly what I'm thinking about when I say that. So I definitely gotta get those buttons together. Look at Eru with the Daisy Duke song. I want you to. Yeah, man. So like I said, we're gonna get it together. We're gonna definitely get it together. Oh, shit, my shoulder just cracked. While we're at it, let me write this stuff down. Yeah, yeah. Get some of these points down here. All right, let's write that down just for future reference there. Inbounds here, Anthony Edwards. I can't review all of my stuff, but make sure I just write stuff down. Sometimes I like, damn, what did I say the last time? I forgot about that. I need to get into making some clips too, because I have a lot of like funny shit. Sometimes I watch my pod over and I'm like, damn, I can't believe I said that. It's pretty funny. But I always forget to like cut it up because there's always another podcast to make. So I got to get some of these clips cut up. If I could put you guys to work, man, if somebody wants to put some clips together, put a clip together. If you repost it, tag me in it. You know what I'm saying? That definitely will help the channel a lot. Something that you think is funny that I said or whatever, put it in like a quick little short clip, and then if you want to post it on your page, you could, and then just send it to me or just tag me in it. That'll be dope. He goes OG with a nice little move, but can't finish. Watch Obi, OG. He's jumping off the back of his heels. He's not really getting good bounce. I don't know what that's about. OG definitely guarding Anthony Edwards, man. Anthony Edwards has been taking advantage of him. He goes again, just gets past him. Anthony Edwards going to his right doesn't seem like something that he wants to do. He prefers going left, it looks like. Now Brunson is going to go blow past him, sidestep inside to Mikal. Mikal gets fouled. Buddy hits a shot. So Mikal Bridges does a good job of cutting there just now, so he's able to get a nice little layup there from Brunson. So Brunson is a willing passer. He takes the bump there. He sees Mikal coming the whole time there. He's able to drop it off easy to Mikal for a nice little layup. Look at that. Mikal, easy. But look at Towns right there. Towns in there to get in front of Goldberg to make sure he had the rebound if that didn't go well. I don't get it. How could you be worth not even 200 million? You could be worth 2 million or whatever like that. And you're walking out the crib with a haircut like that. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I don't have a hairline, that's why I wear hats. As you can see, look at that fucking hairline. But at least I cut my fucking hair. Like, god damn. Cut it down at least. Like shout out to my kids. Well, my youngest son said I got the Iron Man thing going on. So my hairline looks like Iron Man, he said. The Iron Man mask, which I thought was hilarious, man. That's like it was the funniest shit ever when he said that. He said that like 2-3 years ago. He said that shit. So it's kind of funny. I'm saying? Could barely talk, but the motherfucker is snapping on me and stuff. So my kids are pretty funny. He goes, Anthony Edwards, that's the shot that he wants. He wants a sidestep to the left to shoot the three. He misses that. Took a little too long. Brunson releases to Mikal Bridges. That's the play. Mikal Bridges releasing or after a make or miss is the jam right now. That is the jam. Wacko with the emojis! And got Ingram here, just gets it over to Gobert. Good defense by OG to prevent the score. But good play. You got to sacrifice the foul. You can't let guys get easy buckets. So look at that. Look at Mikal Bridges' release. I don't know if you saw him release. He released immediately. So flying up the court, he was running down he was running along the sideline and then he cut in towards the basket, so they're basically running football plays out there, man. Very good. Kareem Grant in the place to be. Yeah, man. So I'm enjoying myself, man. 79-74. Like I said, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. So I don't have to be stressed out about winning or losing and stuff. We are in MSG. We don't want other teams to see themselves winning in MSG. Not for nothing. If Julius Randle can stay healthy and get busy and they really can get some chemistry over there in Minnesota, and if the Knicks can get their chemistry together and whatever, maybe Minnesota might need to make a deal here or something like that. Brunson might need to take a shit. I'm hoping that's what it is. Brunson going to the locker room now with 3 minutes left. in the third quarter. Might have to take a shit. Oh, Goldberg's shot looks crazy. But this could be a finals preview here. Because the West is kind of shaky. I don't know who's gonna come out the West. I don't have a favorite right now. Right now, the Knicks got a lot of buzz. The Celtics, they could repeat and get to the finals again. But the Knicks got a lot of little buzz here. There goes Mikal Bridges to the basket. Nice little move there. Nice little switch because he could have went up with the left hand, but switching to the right caused Goldberg to step back for a second. So I like that. Here goes Ingram. Ingram has no speed, but he still could play. He gets it over to number 4, was wild for the night. Back to Ingram with a nice fake, almost made Landry fall. Number 4 launches that off the back renegade. Towns with a good tap to Mikal. Here goes Mikal for head of steam. Mikal's bringing the ball up the court. He's coming around Towns there, going downhill. Comes back out, gives it over to OG. OG was wide open, gives it to Shamet. Quick shot. Wow, he missed everything. And Ingles knocked him straight to the ground. And he's going to say that, oh, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, but he did knock him to the ground, you fuckhead. Yeah, Ingles is old as shit, man. That motherfucker was already old to begin with, when he came into the NBA. So Ingles was trying to get away from him. So I don't think he did that on purpose. He was just trying to sidestep and get away from him. He did brace himself, though. You saw him brace himself at the end. So Shamet there with the 5 head. Look how long that forehead is, man. That motherfucker is holding on to that hairline. Hold on. Yeah, man. That hairline is crazy. That motherfucker got the pushback from way back. Lord have mercy. Yeah, man. Sliding on down, and we got a nudie in the place. He says Ingles looked old as a teenager. No shit. Like Ingles is that type of guy that used to walk up in the spot to get the freaking St. Ives back in the days. Remember St. Ives Special Brew? St. Ives Special Brew was actually pretty delicious, man. I used to like this special brew. So they stopped making it. So I don't know what happened. Maybe St. Ives went out of business or something like that. I don't think St. Ives is out there anymore. It was Ingles with a 3-point shot. He kind of strode on that. Towns is a good rebounder. I give him that. Towns is a really good rebounder. I've been watching him. He's not just getting bullshit rebounds. He's actually in there fighting. Jab step and knocks down number 8 and then hits the 3. Look at Towns. A lot of threes, but he could hit them though. But he's rebounding, man. I'm really impressed by what Towns can do with the rebounds, man. So he's definitely been securing rebounds. He's a little bit too far back for Nas. Nas Reed drives on him, takes the bump off the glass and gets that in. Where was the foul? The referees just called a foul. Come on, man. That wasn't a foul. Yo, this guy Nudie. I mean, you guys are my peoples, man. Shaman needs to let it go. But he says St. Ives Blueberry was good. Hells yeah, that shit was good, man. Do they still sell that shit? Yeah, it's a game of runs, Myth. The Knicks were down before by a lot. They came back. Knicks were down before again, and here they come. Nas Reed just got bailed up by the refs. I don't think that was a foul. Here goes Deuce full head of steam. Kicks it out to OG. OG back into Towns. Towns gets it up there. He knows what to do. Knocks that down with the dizonk. Man, St. Ives Blueberry, baby. Put that on the screen. Here goes number 9 to Nas Reed, top of the key. Fakes it off to 8. Gives it back to number 4, who's erratic. A lot of energy for number 4. He doesn't understand what he's doing out there. Throws it right away. Mikal Bridges trotting up the court. Shamet is wide open there. Gives it over to Deuce for the elbow. He lets it go. He misses that, though. Lets it go, but misses that, though. Yo, that St. Ives mixtape, I had that shit, man. But my mom freaking destroyed, destroyed most of my shit. There was my mom had a house, everything in the basement. And everything got destroyed in the house, man. That's a long story itself. But I had all that stuff, man. I had the St. Ives mixtape. There was quite a few songs, man. One of my favorite, of course they have the Nate Dogg St. Ives. They had that one. They had the Biggie one, of course. Then they had the Wu-Tang one, the Wu-Tang one also. I think it was maybe 5 dudes rapping. So that the St. Ives for Wu-Tang, I think might have been the best one. Had a dope beat too. You know what I'm saying? So my phone, I forgot to take that off a thing. To put it on quiet mode there. But yeah, St. Ives, they had a really good mixtape. I mean, they were catering to the crowd. They were catering to the Snoop, the Tupac and Snoop was dope too. But they definitely was catering to a certain crowd. The hood. They was catering to the hood. So St. Ives malt liquor. do they still exist? All right, I'll just do this. Was it discontinued? Eyes special 1997 had to suspend sales and marketing nationwide 24 days later due to concerns to underage consumption. Really? So it only lasted for 24 days. So they must have put a lot in the stores because I remember drinking that special brew a lot. I used to love that special brew shit. So McKinsey discontinued the brand in 1998, and it got discontinued in 98 before it was purchased by Past Brewery. So do they still make it? That's what I want to know. Do they still make it? And today it's back, reimagined and infused with the finest cannabis. Oh, they put cannabis in it. Come on. They put cannabis in the fucking special brew. I don't want no fucking cannabis in my malt liquor, man. They need to get that special brew back, the original joint. That shit was delicious. It was delicious. Oh man, they need to bring St. Ives back. Damn, son. Got to do some more research, man. I'm getting thirsty now. So I mean, let's take a look at this. Brands. What brand? I mean, I forget the game. Shit, I want to know what's going on here. Yeah, some 21. What is going on here? Where's St. Ives? I want my St. Ives, motherfucker. So they got a lot of brands here. So I mean, that's something to look into later on. If anybody's interested, I'll put the link in the freaking comments here. I'll put the link in the comments for you guys to check out later. I don't know if the link is gonna work, because sometimes these things block the links. But yeah, man, there goes the link. Did they take the link out? They might have took the link out. Yeah, man. But if anybody's interested, man, freaking look that up. Whatever you see on the screen there. That's on PABST. I want to look that up. So they put that to the side. That's for something, later, a little later. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, there it goes right there. That's something to look up a little later. So anyway, Knicks are up by 1 right now, 51 seconds in the third quarter. Like I said, don't get mad. There's people be getting mad about stuff, man. This is the preseason. We don't have to win the game, though. We don't have to win the game. Yeah, man. Underage drinking, man. But damn sure I was drinking that shit underage. In the late 90s, I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about 98, 97. Motherfucker, I was drinking that shit up until like the 2000s. So, I mean, either they had a surplus, the freaking bodegas had surpluses or something. Look at Deuce again with another corner three. Deuce is the confidence, man. Like Deuce McBride, if we didn't have the guys in front, Deuce McBride got it better, man. He really got better. He goes erratic number 8 back up to Nas. He almost took Nas' head off just now with that pass. Good defense by Shamet. So I mean, Shamet's playing good. So I mean, everybody that we see playing, we literally got a 10-man rotation going on here. So I think people say, well, Tom Thibodeau play 10 men. I think he has to play these 10 guys. The 10 guys that we see play today, I think he has to play all 10. I think he has to play all 10. It will keep the minutes down. I know that. We got 20. Look, everybody on the starting lineup still almost have 30 minutes in this game, and we still got a quarter. But as far as everybody else, everybody else coming off the bench, it's 10 guys. We're basically 10 guys. We got to play 10 guys. And shout out to Tyler Kolek. He's not a part of that. But the 10 guys that we see out there playing, I don't see anybody in the 10 guys that we should take out. And you can't put Jericho Sims in the mix. You can't bench Jericho Sims to play Kolek. So Precious, didn't really do much today. Sims didn't do much either. Cameron Payne played decent, got 5 points, a couple floaters to the basket, just verbally talking a lot. I thought he played well. He didn't get back in the game yet since then. McBride has been giving you good 12 minutes. So McBride, you kind of want McBride to get those minutes, but McBride and Payne, I can't tell you the difference between the two players tonight. Shamet's been playing really good too. Shamet's actually filling up the stat sheet today. He got a block, a steal, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds, 4 points. Very good player. So between those 3 guys, we're set on the perimeter with these 3 guys. So like I don't see anybody else that we can add to this mix here. These 3 guys are good. So that's our rotation. Precious has to play, and Sims has to play. Just for the big man's concern. But the other 3 perimeter players, Payne, McBride, and Shamet, that's a 10. We have to do 10. We can't bench Shamet or McBride or Payne. All 10 guys have to play. I think all 10 guys got to play. Sorry. What I'm saying? Josh Hart, has Josh Hart scored this preseason? Josh Hart, even though he's not getting the numbers he was getting before, I think he's been playing well enough. But I don't know how you don't play all 10. We gotta go 10. I think we have to go 10. When the season starts, we have to go 10. I think so. I think, it is what it is. I think that's a good look. It says a lot here that Tom Thibodeau's playing these 10 guys here. We locked in the rotation, it seems like, in the third game of preseason. It's interesting. That was delicious. As far as Minnesota, they're running a 9-man rotation. So they're basically running their rotation also. They're running their rotation, you know. So both teams are starting to get the guys that are normally regularly gonna play. So we got guys like Minot. He's played 22 minutes today. You got Ingles out there. We got Alexander and Dillingham, that number 4, the crazy guard number 4. I believe that's what that is. Randall's gonna have to get in the mix there. I don't know about some of these other guys. You got Conley's got to get in the mix also. So probably Dillingham and this guy Minot. He probably won't play because that's gonna be Julius Randle's spot. So it's interesting. These teams are, the Minnesota and Knicks are definitely running their rotation. So, I think it's dope. Knicks are trying to win. It seems like Minnesota's trying to win too. Taking a look at their minutes, got Goldberg with 28. You got DiVincenzo with 27, Edwards with 27. So they're really trying to win. As far as the Knicks, our guys are pretty high in the minutes too. You got Bridges with 29, OG with 29, Towns with 29. I kind of would like to stop them from playing at the moment, but we got a whole quarter. It's only the third quarter. We got a whole quarter to go here. I think that's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, man. Very interesting. So somebody says, hey, Eru, could you place the score on screen? Could you put the score up? The score is on the screen, guys. It says 88 to 30 to 83. You know what I'm saying? So Miles McBride, he said he has to be at least 6'3" with the hair. Yeah. Yeah, but they got him listed at 6'1", which is interesting. He does look small, Cameron Payne's back in the game, guys. Yeah, Knicks definitely. I like what I see defensively from the Knicks. Everybody's very active. Here goes Campaign, fake the shot, come in left, gets it over to Deuce. Deuce fakes the shot behind the back, gets back to Payne. Guys are making moves and I'm making a decision. So Campaign, there he goes again with a beautiful floater there. Nice off balance, shoots it with the left hand. As you can see, getting in there in the mix with the teammates, showing love, everybody showing love and stuff like that. So I think Campaign brings that to the table. He brings the love, shows the love, the unity with the team. And he's an active player, man. The guy, that floater is becoming pretty patented. Look at that. This entire teammates, everybody jumps up to show love. Look at that. So the shot is ugly, but that shot goes in, man. Like, he makes the free throws, 80-something% free throw for his career, right? If I'm not mistaken. That floater's mean. He can run a good point guard. He plays good defense too. So here we go. You got Ingles comes around the board here. Gives it over to number 4, been kind of erratic off the back rim. And it falls in. Oh, kind of like interference there, but Jericho Sims is able to secure it. Look at Jericho Sims jumping up for the rebounds, man. Guys don't want to jump with him, not because of his jumping ability. Well, look at Campaign comes around the corner there. Nice little floater. He knows to point his finger at the bench on the way up. Here goes Naz Reid, takes Jericho Sims off his board there. Shaman almost got his head taken off. But people are going to say that Jericho Sims was out of position. Jericho Sims was actually doing his job. But Naz Reid got caught on the thing there. And, Jericho Sims did get out there. Look at Shaman coming out to play defense. So I'm watching there. Look at Shaman. Shaman did put the pause on a little bit. But Naz Reid, falling back like that on the floor, man, get your weight up, fam. Who's this? They could use a starting power forward. So who's this? You talking about Minnesota? Minnesota's starting power forward is Julius Randle, no doubt about that. As far as the Knicks, I get that. If you're talking about the Knicks probably could use a power forward. OG's, masquerading as one. You can slide McHale back to the 2 officially. So I mean, there is room. Like I mentioned, the power forward that I'm thinking about is John Collins. But John Collins is not necessarily known as like a world beater or a physical player. But as far as power forwards, I think he's the third leading rebounding power forward in the league. And you're talking about Giannis, Julius, and John Collins. Look it up. What the fuck? Corner three by Ingles. That's all he wants to do. Ingles is crazy, man. It's an old Australian motherfucker. You go Landry Shamet drives to the basket there. He totally pushes Naz Reid, no foul call. Gives it to Precious. Precious with the bop and the drop. He just did a ballerina spin around there. So here comes number 4, brings the ball up the court. I thought they were going to call a timeout. They changed their mind. Number 4 is erratic. So they just called a foul. I think it might be on Jericho. Look at Naz Reid, just falls to the floor, man. He got to get his weight up. Look at Precious, got cracked in the head, no foul call. Watch it again. All the way to the basket, bop! Off the back of the head, no foul call. All right, but Naz Reid is over there complaining, big as hell, and getting dropped to the floor by Shamet twice. Come on, man. Look at Naz Reid with a fade 3-point shot. Yeah, so Naz Reid is from the tri-state area. From the tri-state area! New Jersey, Jelly Fam. I don't know if you guys remember Jelly Fam. There's all the finger roll guys. Guys used to do finger rolls. Naz Reid was a part of that. Only big man in the Jelly Fam. Not for nothing, he's the only NBA player from Jelly Fam either. You know what I'm saying? Most of the Jelly Fam, none of those guys made the pros. Here goes Naz Reid with a little travel there. Step back to a 3-point shot. In and out. Precious looked like he got a full head of steam there. He's getting loose, bringing the ball up the court. He needs to give it up. Give it up. Give it to Campaign, the guy that should have it. Jericho Sims sets the screen. Cam, sidestep. Shamet, nice drive to Precious. Precious to drive, spin. Doesn't know what to do with it. Now he fades. Nice shot. Nice shot. That shot is there. He's got to be confident. That shot will be there for him. Get in there, plant the foot, turn around. Here goes number 9. Been playing decent, I think. Ingles just standing there, and Shamet falls. Number 9 again. Good defense there. Jericho Sims did a good job protecting the rim there. I don't think he fouled. I just think that he's so strong that he bounced off of his body. Yo, Jericho Sims is big, bro. That motherfucker is huge, solid like a brick wall, man. So Jericho Sims, I would love to know who his trainer is, because he's definitely put on some muscle. He looks strong, bro. He looks very strong. He possibly should work out with Precious. They need to make friends, because Precious doesn't look strong at all. It looks like he needs to stop working with exercise bands and lift some fucking weight, Oh my God! Somebody mentioned Mitchell Robinson in the chat here. Said Knicks should have signed Marcus Morris. I don't know about that. Where would Marcus Morris play right now, though? Say if we did sign him, where would he play right now? Yeah. So just scrolling around. Also, you think they should start Precious a power forward? Precious is so erratic, though. He's not. You can't rely on him yet. You can't rely on Precious. So if Precious would take his career into his own hands, then he would be the option to start. Because he does a lot of things that kind of impresses you, but then it looked like his attitude was almost kind of fucked up. Good defense by Shamet there, able to get the hand up at the last minute there, no foul, which is good. Cam pushing the ball up the court. Campaign comes around the screen, kicks it out to Deuce. Deuce fakes the 3, good shot. Oh, sidesteps off the back rim, almost drops. So Minnesota's starting to bring in the young guys. He got 55. 55 is actually a good player for them. I forgot Money's name, but he's actually a good player. Williamson just drops, fakes. He doesn't know what he's doing. Ingles with the slowest drive. Good vision. Gets it to number 55. Number 55 could play. I got to get his name. Good screen there. Shamet. Oh, Precious just standing there. He was in no man's land, though. Jericho Sims fighting down the rebound. He gets it to Campaign. Campaign right-hand side. And Knicks are going to call a timeout. Tom Thibodeau was screaming for the timeout. So, very good. Very good. Good stuff, man. Yeah, man. So, personally, I think I do the best, watch along as far as doing play-by-play and that type of thing. I like to fool around, joke around and stuff. So, I think, personally, I might be one of the best, I just took a look just to see what people are saying as far as, the watch-alongs and stuff. And, shout out to one guy. I can't think of their name right now. What are these guys' name? The Chat Sports, Knicks Chat Sports guy. He's like drunk, completely drunk, like drinking something brown and drunk. And without me yelling in the microphone, he's like, "Oh, that, and turning red, yelling and screaming for everything, losing his voice and completely drunk. I think that's ridiculous to me. Shout out to I think me and Legion are pretty similar. Me and Legion kind of basically do the same thing. Not for nothing, me and Legion are very similar in a lot of ways, except that, he's younger than me, so he's in shape. He could play basketball now. He talks a little bit too much shit, what I'm saying? But he's cool, you know what I'm saying? But he's cool. I met him a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Me and him had words online plenty of times. I don't think he fucks with me, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. But Legion, I think does a really good job with what he does, you know what I'm saying? He's very consistent. People fuck with him because people like what he does. You know, he's good. He's good. But me and him are very similar. Like I give it off like I'm a know-it-all. But he also does too. Definitely gives it up like he's a know-it-all. Who else? Else said this watch-alongs. What's the dude that on Knicks Fan TV now? Because he used to be on MBK, but I guess we weren't where he was looking for, so he stopped fucking with us. He's on Knicks Fan TV now. Forgot his name, but he does a watch along. I don't like the way he does it either. He's always losing his voice, and he's trying to talk like this, but that's not how he really talks, so that's weird. Who else does watch alongs? There's a couple other ones. There's another one that guy, he stands up the entire time. He got a background and shit. There's quite a few people to do watch along. Like I said, I look around and see what people are doing. I think Freezy does a watch along too, you know. So quite a few people doing watch alongs, man. So like I said, I mentioned everybody's name because I don't give a fuck. Everybody else gives a fuck. If they're I don't want to mention Die Hard Knicks on my podcast because I don't want people to go over there. Like people gonna do what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to try out another person, go try them out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't none of us getting paid. I keep saying that. If anybody want to talk about who's doing better than the next, ain't none of us getting paid. So I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I even tell you guys can look at the numbers. The websites to go to. Go to a certain website and look out and see how much people are making. Right now I'm not making shit right now. I'm trying to get the numbers back up to the way they were. But even at my peak, you can look at the peak and how much I was making at a certain point. I still wasn't making $300 a month. You know what I'm saying? I was still making like two something the most in my at the peak, where when I broke my foot and I was doing a podcast every day, just about. I was getting that type of money, which is nothing. Right now I'm not even getting that, nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you don't do this to get rich. You do this, with hopefully it can give you an opportunity somewhere. Okay, of course that would be really nice. As Deuce McBride is fighting his way on the inside. So that was like a long commercial break. I feel like I wasn't watching any basketball just now, just talking. But like I said, you hope to get a break, what I'm saying, possibly get a job, doing something, doing radio if possible. Or if somebody asks you to jump on a pod with them, to be like the color person, or be like the stat guy or whatever the fuck, next to the celebrity. Same way like Mero with Mello. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to be the guy next to Mello, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to, but those opportunities is what you're looking for when it comes to this. But outside of that, this is something love here. This is a love thing here with me. You know what I'm saying? So I love doing this shit. So anyway, kind of back and forth. Nothing really happening here. Knicks is still leading here. Nice little heads up. So I love the way Campaign runs the point, man. Campaign is able to get guys open, but Shamet makes the shot. But look at the cheering that Cameron Payne does to keep the guys' confidence up. So I think Campaign definitely does a great job of keeping the confidence up with the Knicks. Shamet's been playing really good perimeter defense, man. People are wondering if Shamet could play defense. They say, oh, he probably plays defense like Fournier. People that say that are so ignorant. Watching Shamet is playing some really good defense. Just now, they took the Knicks off the square there. The Knicks got pushed down. They made a good defensive play. Then the ball swung out, and then it swung back in again. So it kind of took the Knicks off their square there. So they ended up getting a foul. So they're going to get some free throws here. But I think Shamet's been playing some really good defense, really playing really good offense as well. So I mean, these guys are definitely playing really well. Look at Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims is a really good boxing outer person. He boxes out really well. Number 55 had no chance, and he sets immaculate screens there. He got tripped up there with Deuce, but here goes Campaign. Campaign is doing a good job coming around the screen. Here he goes with his patented shot there. So it will be Minnesota ball. So I think he was looking to get the ball back to Precious there and lost track of what he was doing there. So he was trying to get Precious last second. He had to finish with the layup. But if he went all the way with the layup, I think he would have made that. So here goes number 4. Number 4 is not going to be probably playing for them in the regular season. He goes wild for the night. Number 8, he probably won't play either. Number 55 is in the game here. Let me get his name. I keep saying 55, but 55 is a good player. He's a guy that I would have liked to get on the Knicks. You know, he's been playing pretty good there. So his name is Garza. Shout out to Garza. That's number 55. So Luke Garza is a really good basketball player. This guy is really good. You know, so just look out for him in the future for Minnesota or for somewhere. I think he might actually end up playing really well one day. Knicks are winning this game. They're up by 5 now because Minnesota. No, excuse me. This is 6. You know, Garza got it looks like you know, Wally Zerbiak a little bit with the I mean, Garza has got to be like a Greek name, Turkish name maybe. Here goes Precious bringing the ball up the court here. He lost it, able to go up under. Okay, so he brings the ball up the cross. I mean, kind of nervous there. Almost caused a turnover there, but Deuce was able to hold on. Look at Shaman with the good sidestep. And with the Precious on the drive there. Oh, he tried to dump it into Jericho. It was an awkward thing there. So Precious was saying he was trying to get the ball across court there, but he literally threw it right to Jericho. So, I mean, they keep trying to take everything out on Jericho. I think Jericho's been playing well. You know, he goes to Jericho here. He has the ball, gives it over to Shamit, gets back in the post, access for the screen, sets a great screen, gives it over to Shamit, back to Cam. Cam Payne gets it up. Jericho Sims is able to get the rebound, but it's a shot clock violation. So he's looking for a foul. They're kind of talking, telling the coaches to say something. Cam Payne just speaking his piece, getting back on defense. Deuce is picking him up, baby. 94 feet, baby. Number 4 trying to get loose. He does. Jericho Sims is there trying to direct traffic. He jumped up and missed. Oh, I'm trying to talk good about Jericho. He jumped up and missed the rebound because he mistimed the jump. You know, so end up being a foul there, or either a foul on the floor. Yeah, man. What else we got going on here? Hart inconsistent. Eru is a beast play-by-play. Yeah, man, no doubt. Like I said, everybody does a good job of what they do. Maybe I talk shit too much. Maybe I curse too much for certain people. You know, maybe I'm not as eloquent. You know, but it is what it is. Well, you find who you like. You know, there's plenty of people out there. Enjoy. You know, get out there and have some fun. He goes Deuce top of the key around the screen. Jericho, good screen there. Kind of lost his footing there. Nice move there by Deuce with the in and out. He got fouled. So the referees are becoming a part of the game now. So, you know, the whistle is starting to get involved too much. So Deuce now is trying to complain about something. So number 51 at least listened, shook his head, yes, like I understood. And Deuce McBride just turn around. Okay, you got it? All right, I'll walk away. You know? So I'm one of those guys too, man. I'll say something like, you heard me, right? You heard me, right? All right, good. As long as you heard what I said, you know, so it's all good. I kind of like Deuce's kicks. They look very simple, but it's like gray with the little blue on the bottom. I like that. You know, sometimes, you know, I wish they would show I wish like the telecast would show the sneakers, because nowadays this is definitely sneaker culture, man. I got to see what's on cats' feet, man. I see 00 down there. Got on a pair of red shoes and blue shoes. I was never a fan of wearing two different pairs of sneakers. Not a fan of that. It's not, you won't get the same feel. Both sneakers are not made the same. So there goes number 4, bringing the ball up the court. Gets it over to Wild for the night. Number 8, he drives, drops Precious there inside to Garza. And good play by Jericho. Jericho was able to break that up. Jericho was strong as fuck. Did you see Garza get the ball and try to make a move, and then just him tapping Jericho made him lose the ball? So Jericho did get hit with the foul, so I think he's going to the bench. Is Jericho going to the bench? Yeah, Jericho's going to the bench. So Tom Thibodeau's a little bit mad at Jericho. But listen, I give it to Jericho. I think Jericho's so strong that Garza came across that he couldn't even get the ball up because Jericho's so fucking strong. He just standing there. It's not like Jericho Sims swiped them or banged them. Jericho was just standing there. So here comes Hawk Purdy. So Hawk Purdy's coming in because this guy, Jericho Sims, he might have gotten fouled out. So let me see what's up. So Jericho Sims fouled out. So Hawk Purdy has to play, you know, because he got fouled out. So let's see what Hawk Purdy can do here. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You know, so Tom Thibodeau played Jericho Sims to the point he fouled out. So how many minutes did he play? Jericho Sims played 13 minutes and fouled out. Just because he's strong is not because he's a hack. He wasn't hacking and whacking. The guy just Jericho was just standing there, and Garza hit him with the ball, and they call a foul on Jericho. It's crazy. Yo, Diet Dr. Pepper, not Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is good too, but Diet Mountain Dew is a thirst quencher, baby. Like I feel like it needs some electrolytes in that shit, you know, and then it'll be like a perfect drink. Look at Landry Fields, the way he drops the foot down, that pulls right up. He misses that. But we got Wild for the Night, number 8 and number 4 out there. Just comes down and pulls up off the front rim. Here goes Hark Porty, nice little rebound. So Hark Porty doesn't box out. He just jumps he does a good job of pouncing on the ball. So I'm okay with that too, man. But you don't need to pounce on the ball if you box out well. You know, you don't need to be a pouncer. So Hark Porty right off the bat gets up there. Oh, baby. Look at Hark Porty. Did Hark Porty get a little bit of a cleanup? You know, Hark Porty took his braids out, I think. He had dookie braids. So now his hair is like patted down now. So he looks crazy, man. That guy, I mean, he had braids that looked crazy, and then I guess he took his braids out. I mean, Hark Porty, you know, looks like they just cut his braids out. You know, like they didn't take his braids out. They just took clippers and cut the braids out. He looks wild. But like I said, somebody did something. Maybe they were trying to give him a haircut and he wasn't ready. You know, it looked like they might have cleaned him up a little bit. So I think he's trying to look like Jerome from Martin. Jerome's in the house, 55 to 55. Look at that. The guy's got the same number, 55 on 55. Garza with a nice little shot there. Hark Porty with a little good defense, got in there for the rebound. Like I said, he has a nose for the ball for rebounding. Sets a screen there, a little bit of movement. Deuce McBride with a wide open jump shot there. Not wide open, but he just pulls up and knocks it down. So McBride is calling for somebody. I think he was calling just to get back on defense. Here goes number 1. So Minnesota pulled their starters and everybody. They got a bunch of bums out there. The Knicks basically pulled their starters too. So we got our bench guys. Our bench guys are just better than their bench guys. So, you know, good defense there by the Knicks to break it up. Who is this guy here? Fluffy. He got a fluffy beard and his hair is in twist and it's like floating in the air. She look like fucking Jesus of Nazareth out there. Whoever the guy is here shooting a free throw. I don't know who the hell that is. He has a full portrait on his calf muscle. Yo, these tattoos are the most ridiculous thing. I understand it's like a culture now. When guys get older, all of a sudden I need to get a tattoo sleeve on my leg and my arms. I got some tattoos on there. It's good to see that some young people don't have tattoos. You know, because like the whole tattoo thing with getting your whole body tattooed up is kind of played out to me, man. Oh, I got to get a portrait. Yeah, man. You know, this, that, and the other. It's like, to me, it's kind of ridiculous. Here goes Deuce McBride bringing the ball up the court, in and out between the legs, attacking. Gets it over to the right guy, Campaign top of the key. A lot of dribbling. Keep his guy off his heels. Gets it to Deuce for the patent to pull up. No good. Minnesota guys are fighting their own man for the rebound. 22 brings the ball up. Gets it over to Fluffy Christ. Fluffy Christ cross court to 0-0. 0-0 inside. Gets it back over to it. Fluffy Christ gets it back all the way to the basket. It's walking on water. 33 said, threw it across court there. Here goes number 22 for a three-point shot in the elbow. He knocks it down. That was an erratic freaking sequence there by Minnesota. Here comes Campaign now. Campaign bringing the ball up the court. Campaign. Put it together. Sounds like Campaign. Right? Wow, man. I mean, that patented floater, the timing and the what do you want to say? The rhythm of Campaign's drive to the basket, get that floater is excellent, man. Here goes number 55, dribble into nowhere, gives it back to Fluffy Christ. Fluffy Christ crossover, just knocks Deuce to the floor. 22 has it, sidestep. They don't know what they're doing. These guys, they're lucky to be here. Number 22 fighting on the inside there, slapping and whapping. Pressure's able to get the rebound. Little herky-jerky move there. He wants to get that dunk all the way to the basket, off the rim, no good. No foul call. 0-0, pushing the ball up the court, left-hand side. Looking, crosses over, going all the way to the basket. Hark Porty did a good job of jumping, but 0-0 still able to finish. So it's 0-0 with the shit locks on top of his head. Look crazy. Damn, man, these NBA players, man. These young boys, I guess, man, these shit locks that they be having, you know, that's that down south bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Like dreads used to be like a spiritual thing. Like you would get, if somebody had dreadlocks, you would give them respect because, you know, they were on a certain path or they were a certain type of person, or just out of respect, they might've been Rastafarian or stuff like that. So you just give them respect just for the simple fact they have dreadlocks. Now dreadlocks is just the fucking trap culture. The freaking what do they call that shit? Not trap. The fucking what's the shit, the New York stuff? The drill rap. That's that drill rap bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Trap music, drill rap, you know, freaking Lil Wayne bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The drug rap. You know what I'm saying? The drug addict rap. You know, that's what the whole dreadlocks is, you know, so it's kind of like bugged out. So now if a kid has dreads, it's not about, yo, peace dread or anything like that. Nothing to do with that. It's just like, oh, I just got dreads because, you know, my favorite rapper has them. You know, all the rappers have them, so I got to get dreads too. Same thing with the carrot top, the broccoli head people. You know, everybody got broccoli heads now. You know what I'm saying? Just because their favorite rapper has it. It might as well just be Jerry curls, you know, or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? Freaking culture stuff. It's just weird. Like I said, the older you get, like if you have any type of knowledge or any type of you know, wisdom in your life or experience different things, get around different cultures and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, nowadays, you know, people just don't really do that. It's just like, you know, everything is just like I'm just copying what I see on Instagram, whatever the trend is. You know, I'm just that's what I'm rolling with. Like the saggy jeans, we're on commercial. So saggy jeans, you know, people are still rocking saggy jeans. It's like, come on, man. Like, how much more things you need to see about that? Saggy jeans with your fucking underwears hanging out. You see young guys standing around with their hands in their nuts, and then they want to take their hands out of their nuts and give you a pound. Like you legit just had your hands in your underwears, you know. Now you're gonna take your hands out to give me a pound. Wow, it's weird. Yeah, we in a fucking weird. The young people right now are weird. But like I said, the young boys that are around my kids' age, I'm gonna talk about 8 and 10. I don't know about you guys, but like his school, most of the kids around their age group, you know, from fifth grade down. I mean, the all the kids, they seem great to me. You know, they seem really good. So this group of kids for the like from that are about 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, and all the way down to babies, I think that's gonna be a really good generation. You know, I don't know what is the difference. I don't know what that is. I mean, maybe it's the kids that are born from older parents, because there's a lot of kids with older parents now. You know, there's some kids with younger parents, but I just think like the temperament of these kids now are just so different compared to the kids that are in junior. The kids that are in junior high school now are all assholes. You know, I'm talking about 12, 13, that age, all the way up to 30 something, all freaking assholes. 30 years worth of assholes. I mean, excuse me, 20 years worth of assholes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel sorry for everyone, you know, once you get older, like once I get into my 60s, once I get into my 60s, the 40-year-olds and the 50-year-olds are gonna be fucked. You know what I'm saying? But all those kids that will be 20, you know, that will be 30, you know, in about 20 years, those guys, they're gonna change the world. They're gonna be I said that so many times on this channel. They're gonna change the world. That group there, man. So another long commercial. So I just kind of just saying what I want to say. Double Zero still in the place. See, you guys are still talking here. Yeah. So Korean Grant just said just continue to be me. You know, I can't stop it. Level 40 EBT. He said, look at all the famous people, Trump, Diddy, and Musk, all weirdos. Yeah, that's another thing too. I've been talking about that a lot. You know, like once you get money, why do you become a fucking like a serial pedophile? You know, why do you become a sexual deviant just because you got money? Is that 44 with a nice? I love Shambit. You know, when Shambit gets the ball, he plants that foot to the ground and he gets up beautifully. You know, like the way that he plays is probably like the way that I would play if I was playing. Let's just catch it, drop that foot down, plant it, and pull up, baby. I love it. You know, he gets good height on that jump shot too, man. You know, that hairline is getting crazy though. You know, he's kind of looking a lot like my man on Boston that finally cut his hair. You know, he's looking like he might need to do the same thing. Yeah, man. But shout out to level 40 EBT. Yeah, man. It's like, yo, even grown-ups too, man. I remember in my 20s too, like my 20s and, you know, early 30s or so before I got married. And I had some friends that all they want to do is do fuck parties and shit. Every time you look around, they trying to get everybody together to get drunk just so somebody can get laid or something that night or do some sexual shit. You know, it's like, yo, when you become an adult, so that's the, oh, I'm an adult now, so I'm gonna start fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Another jump shot by Shamit. So Shamit is dope, man. I really like Shamit. I really like Shamit. Same thing. I get millions of dollars. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get like 10,000 bottles of baby oil and build a fucking labyrinth underneath my house so I can, you know, have people come through and fuck all day. You know, like everybody gets it. You know, it's like, take that. You know, like why? Why? Why can't you just be rich and that's it? Why can't you just buy cool shit? Why do you have to do all kind of sexual deviant shit? You know, good being available by Hawk Porty, good pass by Deuce. Hawk Porty was able to retrieve it, spin around, and still get the pass out. So, you know, the awareness. I believe Hawk Porty has good awareness, good court awareness. So he might not play. Jericho Sims might be the guy that gets the playing time ahead of Hawk Porty. But when his chance is there, I think he'll be ready. I think he'll always be ready to jump in. So I think that's something that's very important with Hawk Porty. You know, I forgot to mention that the other day when I did like a little pod about Jericho Sims and Hawk Porty. But definitely, you know, Hawk Porty, he's definitely has the court awareness and stuff, you know, to be able to pounce in. You know, if he doesn't play for like the first 20 games, I think on that 21st game he'll definitely be ready to play. So the Minnesota guys literally just dropped the player there. I don't know if they called the foul on Deuce or a late call on Minnesota. You know, I don't know what happened there. Also, no, they gave free throws. They're giving free throws to somebody. It's crazy. These referees are in preseason also, you know. Look at Myth. Myth said, update the score. Motherfucker is on the screen. 104 to 98 is on the screen. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, skinny man. It's on the screen. Look. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this on my screen. Look, it's on the screen. Come on, skinny man. Come on, skinny man. So Deuce just now, a couple turnovers from Deuce, foul, being a little bit too aggressive, and now messing up a little bit. The referee tried to give him an explanation. Deuce is still kind of flabbergasted there. But listen, man, we don't need to get guys hurt. You know, right now there's a couple minutes left. It would be nice to see Tyler Kolek in here right now. It would be nice. But Tom Thibodeau looked like he put the stamp on the rotation. Here goes Fluffy Christ here going to the basket. Floated. Shamet still playing hard, baby. Shamet just got the steal. Here he goes, full head of steam. Shamet plays good defense, man. I don't want to hear no bullshit about him like Fournier. You're definitely not watching the games. Look at, Hawk Porty was open. He got himself open just now. Here he goes coming out to set the screen. Definitely working hard. Precious on the jab step. Mid-range jump shot. He's got to knock that shit down like he means it. That motherfucker shot that shit. He wasn't ready to shoot it. A little bit too late on defense there. Look at Cam. Cam outlet to Precious. Precious, you got to finish it. He's really a small forward. Get it in there, lay that thing up. Come on, man. Precious is on that bullshit, man. He got to finish much stronger than that. Here goes number 55. And then here we go. Two bad plays there. Ends up being with the three-point shot by a bum-ass player that hasn't done shit all day. All of a sudden, gets a three-point shot just because he's an NBA player. He makes it. So the little mistakes like that are very annoying. So does Tom Thibodeau want a timeout? So what happened? Something happened. Oh, they're just gonna run the clock out. So the Knicks are running the clock out. I think because Tom Thibodeau, he didn't say timeout. He just said I think he just probably yelled, "Stop!" You know, stop. You know. So we'll be a turnover here by the Knicks. You know, just to run the clock out. Minnesota's gonna have 3 seconds. So everyone's getting up to leave. That I never understood too, man. People get up and they immediately run out the exit. I know you're trying to beat the traffic and stuff like that. But there's still a lot to see once the game is over. You know, just see the vibe, talk to the people around you, watch the players leave, see who's whatever, observe what's happening. See who's out on the court. You're looking at Deuce talk to Julius, and Julius' haircut is completely disgusting. It looks like it's painted on his head. See, that's what happens when you go to Minnesota. Now you got to deal with the Minnesota barbers, man. You got to pay $100 to get a bullshit ass haircut. So anyway. Mike K got something to say. He says, the deal is if you want to become famous, then you have to do stuff like that. All kinds of weird things. Listen, I'm not getting fucked, you know, just because I'm famous. I just, you know, that it's not for me. So that maybe that's why a lot of actors are famous for a second and then you don't see them no more. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't trying to get fucked. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I see them pull out the baby oil, like a truck full of baby oil, I'm like, yeah, maybe I should leave, guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. But guys do whatever they want. They sign contracts. They don't read the whole contract. Next thing you know, they I mean, it's crazy. But the thing about it, I don't want to talk about that shit. You know, like I just want to I just would like to enjoy like entertainment without having to talk about stuff like that. You know, that's the main thing with me when it comes to all this stuff. You know. So my man Myth said he missed the start. What's up with Tyler Cole? Nothing. The Knicks got a 10-man rotation, man. So that's definitely something I'm going to talk about probably tomorrow if I get a chance. Matter of fact, tomorrow I will do a pod, to recap this game. So one of the big topics is definitely going to be this 10-man rotation. It looks like Tom Thibodeau locked it in. So these are our guys. These are the guys that we're going to be playing. We're talking about Precious. We're talking about Sims. We're talking about Payne, McBride, and Shamet. I thought Shamet and McBride played really well off the bench. Precious leaves a lot to be desired. Sims does a good job rebounding, 7 rebounds in 13 minutes. Very physical out there. Use all 6 of his fouls, which I enjoy. Like I said, it wasn't stupid fouls or whatever. The people are just bouncing off of Jericho Sims, and it is what it is. And he has like no remorse, so he doesn't have that against him. But I thought Towns with 16 rebounds, he's gonna rebound a lot this year, man. He's a really good rebounder. Very skilled rebounder, not just out there just cardio. He's out there skilled, nose on the ball, rebounding. As far as Anobi, today he played good. I thought he something going on with his legs, him getting off the ground is not looking good. But he still got you 19.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. That's a good stat line for Obi. I mean, I keep saying Obi as OG. Hopefully that's a stat line that he can keep. 6 rebounds per game. I would like to have more, but 6 rebounds per game is fine for him. 19 points with the 2 assists and 2 steals. I think that should be a stat line that he should get all year. As far as Mikal Bridges, same thing. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. That's right around to where he gets for his career. So if he can get you 15 points and do that, I think that's fantastic, especially with the defense. Brunson, 24 and 6, and not even trying. So that's what it is with that. Josh Hart, still zeros across the board with scoring. I don't think he's really attempted much shots in the preseason. 4 rebounds, 3 assists is not the best. But Josh Hart, I thought he's been playing good. He's been he got a +4, so he's been a part of the winning situation there. But I don't know if we could take Josh Hart out of the lineup, but because I think what he brings glue wise helps the starting lineup, so I kind of like it. I really like what I see from Deuce and Cameron Payne and Shamet, man. I think that's a really good bench mob there coming off the bench. Really, really, really good, man. But I'll talk about that more tomorrow, guys. We'll do a dedicated preseason recap there for the first 3 games. And we'll definitely have some fun tomorrow, man. So definitely thank you guys for tuning in. I was looking to see if there's any news here. It might just be like the Knicks win. What is this? Also, Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards are doing the jersey swap right now. So there's a lot of other cool shit. But I mean, there's stuff that you guys could look at, whatever. So listen, guys, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm quite sure whoever out there is going to be doing post-game shows. So get out there, enjoy the post-game show. As you can see, the score is on the screen, 115, 110. It is what it is. Boston is smoking Toronto right now. So this is the time. Boston's not fooling around, so neither should the Knicks. If they're playing the preseason like it's the finals, then we need to do the same thing. Set the tone earlier on, and let's get it rocking, man. So yeah, the Knicks are undefeated still. We still got 2 more preseason games before we get busy, and that's what it is, man. Let me just see what's up. I see some new names here. Got Old Head in the place. He said Tibbs playing 10 looks good. I like it too. Shorten the rotation later in the season for the playoff push. I guess so, but if the 10 is working, I wouldn't mind. Have the guys 10 out. I got a feeling that we might have a trade just to shorten it. Get a trade just to consolidate things. So I mean, that's something to look for later. My man Damien Cox says, "Hey, Ero, did you see that Rick Brunson being somewhat upset with Dante?" No, I didn't peep that, man. So you're gonna have to let me know what part of the game that was. But about to break out, man. But anyway, Pat Eyes in the place that DiVincenzo and Rick Brunson appeared to have a heated exchange after the game. So yeah, there was something going on. Well, they cut I'm watching it on the stream. So ESPN cut the game just now, so I don't have the stream up. It just went blank. So I didn't get to see any of the footage there. So there was like a heated exchange after, during that thing. Oh, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we'll hear about that. Ask these guys, Ian Bagley and all these guys, jump in there, see if they can get some inside information about that. But I'm just scrolling through, make sure I catch all you guys. So the bench look weak. Who bench? I know you're not talking about the Knicks bench. The Knicks bench actually looked really good. Cameron Payne, Deuce McBride, and Shamet looked fantastic today. I don't know if the bench looked weak. If you're talking about Precious and Jericho Sims, I thought everybody played decent. They did enough, today. Precious and Jericho are the best. But I thought, Campaign, Shamit, and Deuce played really well. Says Sims really not playoff servable. Listen, man, this is preseason, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to talk about. You're talking about playoffs. I think Sims played decent. I thought Sims plays decent. Got 7 rebounds today. I thought he did. I thought he played well enough. But we'll talk about tomorrow. But anyway, Mega's always on it right there with the show support for the thing, thumbs up and all that stuff on the way out. Anyway, so scrolling down, making sure I catch you guys. I see Steven Torres is jumping in there towards the end. But like I said, I'm up out of here, guys. Go out there, enjoy your favorite post-game show. The Kid Eru is out. I'll catch you guys next time. As we do on the podcast, guys, I haven't done it in a minute, but 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking that thumb salute. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow with the recap for the 3rd game, man. So anyway, check you guys later. Eru out. Peace. Enjoy the outro.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag. He the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange. He the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain. At least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy. Yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself. His own name is on his back. 10 toes down. Try to stop him. He come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. 4th quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder.